Well, hello and welcome back, Backloggers. Joining me, as always, are your co-hosts, Ryan.
Hey there.
And Matt.
Howdy.
I'm your host, Gavin. And we are back. So, got a full slate of nice, not depressing news at all for you. But before that, how you guys doing?
Very busy. I leave on a work trip tomorrow morning at the ass crack of dawn, and I'm not thrilled about the work trip in general, but it is what it is. Other than that, things have been okay. I've just been kind of swamped at work, so I've been a little behind on my weightlifting and stuff, which hurts my heart in multiple ways, I think, if you want to get technical.
Well, that's fair.
Did you get caught up on all your stuff that before the work trip? I know you were like you were really pushing.
No, I'm still behind. But not as behind. So I'm good for the work trip. When I get back, I'll still be busy, but not as busy.
Nice.
So I'll be back on track for most normal life, I guess.
Poor Matt has to take a paid work vacation. God, I'm so tired of hearing you bitch about this, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to spend time with my son. Oh, man.
What about you, Ryan? How are you doing?
Doing good. Yeah, doing pretty solid. I got to hang out with some friends over the weekend, and I've been, pretty much same old, same old. Work's going well. It's been, we're past the heat wave now. I feel like it was really hot there like 2 weeks ago, and it's kind of calmed down now. I feel like we're back into like normal territory, so I'm happy about that. I've been doing a little remote working this week, which is cool. I've been able to kind of actually catch up on some work, instead of doing my normal yapping, talking down the halls and stuff. But
that's 100% pointed at me.
yeah, if I can get away from Matt, we'll be good.
I'm a yapper.
Fucking water cooler talk, man.
Certified yapper boy.
God, I've got stuff to do. I have no time for water cooler talk. What a waste of my very valuable time.
The gift of gab.
Yeah, Matt will have you talking all day. It's crazy.
And anybody.
I say he's good at facilitating conversation, but you are able to keep talking for sure yourself. All right, what about you though, Gavin? How are you?
I've been doing well, man. Yeah, same old here. Went and watched some World Cup matches this last weekend. Been kind of following. It's been sort of sad since the U.S. left, but still fun. I got a few friends who are into it, so that's been interesting. I was almost late today actually because I wanted to see if Argentina was going to beat England. It looks like they did, which is good because those wankers can suck it, man.
England?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now, have you been following the World Cup the whole time, or are you like only when we got to the top 32 you started tracking, or like
mostly mostly knockouts. Okay. I mean, I was obviously rooting for the U.S., but they had a pretty early exit. It's just fun to watch. It's once every 4 years. It's really high level. So
I haven't kept up at all, but I was watching that one game with that guy who's been really popular in the media. The
blonde-haired guy that's
blonde-haared
jacked
guy.
and has
Holland
has a raccoon.
Who does he play for? I was watching the game where he really. I almost think it was like when he kind of exploded. Like people started talking about him a lot more. Does he play for Norway?
Yeah, he plays for Norway. Yeah.
They were playing. It was last week. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I haven't watched almost any of it. I haven't kept up with it. I'm doing my best.
I literally only know who this dude is because everybody was talking about like, why is he a soccer player and as jacked as he is? And then I saw a picture of him traveling with a taxidermy raccoon.
Oh,
apparently
I don't know about that.
Is like a thing he does or has, or it's his pet raccoon that died and it's been taxidermy. I don't know. I got no clue. Yeah. I didn't look at any details. I just saw the picture and went, hell yeah.
Huh, interesting.
You know what? I can get behind a guy that's all about the raccoons.
Nice raccoon, brother.
He's just starting his retirement plan early. He's already building his social media presence and YouTube channel and all that. So, so that's been what's up with me. Also been playing some spooky game this last week. That's been traumatizing but fun. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it when we get to what we're playing. So, but I guess on that note, let's jump right into the news. So, first thing Matt has here, because Matt just loves putting sad shit in the news. Glenn Schofield, director of Dead Space, retiring from games. So
yep, I just wanted to call it out. He announced it I think it went live today that he's throwing in the towel on games. So he did Dead Space, and then EA swooped him up, and he went over with a couple of guys, and I think it was Sledgehammer that they started, and then they worked on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and then he broke off. And the most recent game he put out was through his the newer company. I think he founded. It was the Callisto Protocol, which was pretty good.
That tracks.
I mean,
yeah,
it was.
That
but,
seems like the same vibe.
but
Did he only did he was only involved in Dead Space 1, not Dead Space 2 and 3?
I think Dead Space 1 and 2. I don't know. His whole career was in games, so he's like a long-time veteran. So he's touched a lot of stuff. But, yeah, he's just throwing in the towel. He apparently put out a heartfelt message. And, I mean, Dead Space, in my opinion, is his magnum opus, which feels weird because it's like one of the first major games I think he like directed.
Right.
But,
yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes for artists and creators.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this like a riding off into the sunset kind of situation, or is this like I'm so jaded I'm going to go do something else type thing?
I think it's a little bit of both. So, but he is older.
Yeah.
He's got to be in his early 60s.
Yeah,
that seems about right then. That's fair. And I mean, honestly, with the state of gaming, it's a good time to ride off into the sunset.
It sure is.
And like, I mean, you don't have to make a big statement about it, but it'd be a good time to disappear for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
so, but yeah, I just wanted to call that out.
All right. Well, enjoy your retirement, Glenn. Next up here, so apparently Duskblood's closed network test dates have been revealed for August 21st through the 23rd. Matt, did you get your invite yet?
I have not. I don't know what I needed to do. I guess I probably needed to sign up for
it
something.
Just send Miyazaki a foot pic, and then they're just like, you have to go talk to some NPCs.
I'll send
like
him to a foot pic of
it's
my wife, and
really
myself.
opaque
I don't
process.
I'm taking foot pics of you guys right now in the studio.
anytime you're in the studio, your feet are on display.
Ryan's got those things out,
Yeah.
man.
I've got
He's
the
in the birds.
Birkenstocks on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make some money
Bold of
today.
you.
Turn the stream on. Let's get going.
Are you gonna hop on OnlyFans at my buddy's Backlog /OnlyFans?
Did you guys claim an OnlyFans yet?
Oh, I claimed
feel
a
like
lot.
we probably
I feel
should.
like I claimed everything. I missed the OnlyFans though. Yeah,
Yeah, you might want to grab that just in case.
you never know.
It's
what
three different
ventures-
dudes, so it's 3 different styles of feet we can be putting up there.
That's true.
Hmm.
Well, in
Food
any
for thought.
case,
Anyways,
I don't know how you get in on it, but
We had some dead air there while we all contemplated if our feet are different or not. How similar
they
our
are.
feet are.
But yeah, I should probably look into that because I have a Switch too. So.
yeah.
And I play Souls games a lot.
Yeah, I really want to. So it's a closed network test, and has it already like all the invites have been distributed, or
I would
you
bet.
guys?
I would assume they have.
I mean,
but
for
we're
August 20th,
over a month away, so maybe not.
There might still be time.
Let's see. For Night Rain, I played the network test. Let's see. I did the invite like a few months before, I think, and it was like on Bandai Namco's website. So I guess in this case, we probably go through Nintendo. So I don't know. You have to check it out if possible.
I mean, if I can figure it out and can get into it. I mean, there eventually will be an open one, right? So I'll be able to at least hop into that.
Will there be an open network test?
I would imagine. Didn't they do an open one for Night Rain?
I feel like Ryan and I played that.
We all played
yeah,
together.
we
We
did.
tried.
We were talking about.
I don't know if
This
we got
is a
in.
very
I think
random
that-
memory to have, but we were talking about Monster Hunter while we were playing, and I don't know why
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sticking out in my head, but I know we played Night Rain on the beta.
Yeah, I think
because
we
of the
tried.
Zelda.
Didn't we like try on
We-
like
we
day
didn't-
one and we couldn't get in?
We couldn't get in, but it was open. I think it was like a network failure.
I
want to
say I was available to try and play that first day with you guys, and y'all were like, "No, it's so bored."
No,
Like,
we didn't want to play
gave
with
up
you,
and we didn't
you
get to.
know? We really
And
could.
It's totally
Yeah.
broken, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Ended up being able to.
Yeah, no, it was servers were taking a shit.
So when if there's an open one, I'll let you guys know after I've done and played it, and I won't invite
Okay.
you over to see it.
Yeah,
Nice.
well, I won't be your friend anymore, so it's all good.
What's the deal with Dustbloods? Is it like a 3-player? Like, is it a multiplayer campaign, or is it a normal Souls game where you have to summon each other, or is it like a fully co-op?
You fucking tell
experience?
us. I don't know.
We've gotten one trailer, I
That's
think,
fair.
right?
like
Okay.
trailer and then like 2 frames in another trailer that were
Interesting.
different.
Like an
or something.
announcement for a beta, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't even know. We don't know anything.
But most
Yeah.
likely it's probably like it's a PvE. We know that, so it's probably multiplayer only.
Okay.
Maybe there's some like offline mode where you have NPCs filling in or something, but I'd be surprised if there were like traditional levels and like
I gotcha.
fully single player. It'd be cool, but I think it's got you written all over it. Right?
I was
And
about
I'm
to
like,
say that
it's
sounds
so-
pretty cool. I don't know.
I feel like it's going to end up being one of those games that's just going to make me be like, I hate that they had to take time out of making their next big game to make this fucking thing. That's what I'm afraid of.
Sometimes we got to do some fun side ventures, though. You know, I don't know. Could be cool.
But on the Switch
Could
too.
be
Feel the same way about Bethesda and like
no,
Fallout
I agree.
76.
On the Switch
so,
2 is crazy. Yeah, it needs to be on everything. What'd you say, Matt? I'm sorry.
I mean, I had that same opinion I have about like Bethesda and Fallout 76, right? Like that
Yeah.
just delayed the next Elder Scrolls / the next Fallout.
That's
Everything. It's all
fair.
cascading effects to the stuff I care about more.
That's fair. I've heard 76 is a lot better nowadays, though.
I still would put like almost
Scorched
300
Earth,
hours
man.
into that game.
I kind of like. I love the idea, but I like the idea of branching out and trying different things and new. I don't know.
I do too, with like the meal I order at a restaurant, not my $1 billion company that can barely keep people
you're
afloat,
a crotchety old
and
man.
not constantly firing half the staff. And
Okay, you've got a point on that, but
So the timing here is delicate. So August 21st is the open beta, closed network test, whatever. Sorry, closed beta. And then the Switch 2 price jumps September 1st.
I can't remember
By
if it's September
$50?
1st or the end of September, but yeah, it is $50.
Because I'm like trying to thread that needle where I'm like, I'll kind of see what people are thinking of Duskbloods.
So
And if
you'll
it's
have
really
the
good, I
opinions out
might
just in
get
time. You'll
yeah,
have the
well, unless
other-
everybody else has the same idea, but there aren't that many from softies, right?
Yeah.
On Switch, you would hope.
I don't know. It's also, I mean, I don't think there's that many that are from Softy enough to spend the money on the console just for it.
yeah,
I-
that is a.
I kind of thought that, but the Switch is kind of like looking like
Well-
the best priced piece of gaming hardware.
That's true.
That's
Left.
true.
Yeah.
Get a Switch and then get a PC and then fuck everything.
Don't get a PC.
Like, you
Get
know.
a PC 2 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Get a PC is hard right now. Yeah, that's tough, but
Wow.
but that is the right combo for sure. PC and Switch. would go
Just
hard.
get a second job and you can afford a PC.
Yeah.
work harder, you bums. You'll
Jeez, what do you want from us? We're a poor $1 billion company.
Yeah, did you know Nintendo actually has a console for people who can't afford the Switch 2?
What was that called? The Wii?
Switch 1.
Oh.
No, they famously said this in like an interview.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they
Well,
were
for how
just-
much longer? Because apparently
Yeah.
in like September or early or right before the end of the year, they're stopping the sales of Switch 1s in the EU because of the EU winning the battery replacement fight against them. Where now they have to come with like easily replaceable batteries. So you have to be able to just open it and swap the battery out.
Wait, so they're stopping
They're
production?
just saying screw it.
Of the Switch 1, they're not selling them anymore, I guess, so that they don't have to, I guess, reconstruct the Switch 1 to fit these
But
new
they're
specs.
are they gonna reconstruct the Switch 2 then?
For at least
For
the EU market.
the
they
EU
have
market?
to.
That's crazy.
Damn, I'm
Wow.
trying to get my hands on an EU version.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be way cooler for sure.
Then it wouldn't play any
I mean,
of
it
the
should
games you
be.
bought here.
I will say, most people in general are equipped to be able to do it. It just is more intimidating with the way it's wired up right now, because I've swapped the battery on my Switch 1.
Oh, it's doable right now?
It is
Yeah.
doable.
I guess I've
but-
opened one up and looked in there before because I was
Yeah.
trying to do the whole modding thing or whatever.
What were you
but,
modding?
the Switch 1. I was looking at it a little bit. I wanted to be able to run all my own emulators and stuff and mess
Oh.
around. Like I was trying to do that thing where you jump the boot sequence whenever it's mid boot to where you can load whatever firmware you
So
want.
you can let it boot to what you want it to boot, or you can have
Yeah.
it, or so it'll still boot the Nintendo way, but or it'll jump and let you boot.
Right.
Separate,
You could do
right.
either way. Yeah.
That's essentially
Oh,
like
that's cool. Did you get it
dual-booting a
working?
PC, right?
Hell no. Now, what I did do is I ruined a Switch. And I had fun doing it. Actually,
It's
I will
cool.
say,
It's just-
I did get it to work. I got it to work, and I actually got the firmware loaded, got the custom Switch firmware loaded up, but it was just very precarious because it was micro soldering.
Yep.
And so I got it all closed back up,
Stressful as
and
shit.
it was working. But it was I didn't do a good job of securing my micro soldered connections, so it got bumped and disconnected, and I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll get back in there and I'll fix it. And then I couldn't get it. I could never get it going again. And probably could have, but I got frustrated and I gave up. So, but it was a fun experiment for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Huh, nice.
All right, well, moving on then. So apparently Halo Studios is rumored to have canceled multiplayer project, which is okay.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what it was?
Microsoft canceled something. What's new? And more importantly for me, campaign involved needs to be online to play. That's rumored. That's not confirmed yet.
Sorry, no, that is confirmed.
Oh, that's
I just put it on
confirmed.
the same
Yay.
point. Yeah, confirmed. You have to have the Microsoft account. I mean, we're not going to get away from that. Ubisoft led the charge on that shit with the Ubisoft Connect stuff, I think. Well, you don't have to have an Ubisoft Connect account to play their games, so. But PlayStation does it right. Helldivers on PC.
They got rid of that.
Did they pull it fully?
Oh yeah, there was a
After the
huge backlash.
Okay.
I thought they walked that back.
I don't think Microsoft has, as far as in with like has Sony released anything though that's a co-op in the way that like Halo is, where you're playing like a story together.
Well, I mean, Halo is single player game as well, right?
Yeah. So but I think it's always it's like always online. You got to have your Microsoft account linked and all that stuff, right? So
that's such a bummer, dude. Like, I still like have issues to this day if I want to go boot up Master Chief Collection. People say like, "Oh, you just make a Microsoft account one time and you like associate it with the game, and then you're good." And every single time, it's like, "Oh, hey, who are you?" It's like, okay,
I don't know what you're doing on your hardware, man. I've never had an issue.
I have issues with my Microsoft accounts when it comes to the Xbox and the game specifically too. All my shit works fine.
I don't trust Gavin because he's like an end of the world prepper when it comes to digital accounts. He's like, I'm not touching anything.
Ryan's just a corpo bootlicker, man. He's over here trying to gaslight me. Oh, I don't have any problem.
No, I'm trying to sign up for as many emails and accounts as I can. I'm maxing on that.
Good. I'll start giving your email.
So I guess that's a good actual point to kind of skip one of the news articles and go to the one after that first with the account that got deleted. So
lay it on us.
Yeah, Microsoft deleted a 25-year-old, I guess he's like a streamer / YouTuber guy. He had a 25-year-old Microsoft / Xbox account. It got hacked. And then Microsoft confirmed in conversations with him that it was his account. And then they deleted his OneDrive and everything. All of it. Completely purged it. So he lost like pictures of his kids on top of like hundreds of games / thousands of dollars he had spent over the years. I believe he was European. Yeah.
But Microsoft's
I was
totally
like,
fine,
Gavin,
right?
I'm so ready. Gavin's like eyeing me down. He's about to drop a heater on me. Ready to talk shit.
But yeah, and this is like right after, like 2 or 3 months ago, several pretty big people in like the gaming space got hacked on the Sony end.
Right.
And, like apparently
the guy with all the trophies, right?
Apparently all this shit's just a nightmare. Like these companies don't know how to recover accounts and get hackers out after they've gotten them, and they've clearly not spent any money on like cybersecurity / good network, like just engineering, it sounds like, and it's a fucking mess.
That's insane. I mean, we could hope there'll be like a lawsuit, but I'm sure there's something deep in the terms of service that says why they can delete your account and come to your house and kick you in the nuts. But
yeah, if Microsoft / Xbox or whatever, one of the biggest companies in the world doesn't have this figured out, like,
we're just too cheap to figure it out.
Yeah, is that like, do we just let everybody just keep being cheaper?
It's like, yeah, whatever.
I don't know. This is where the government should be stepping in. And legislation's needdon't for this type of stuff. We are in a digital world now, like connected.
It's like a wild jump to like go. I mean, I don't understand why they would go straight for a full deletion and not like we're going to cold storage his data or move it off the network or something, and then we're going to suss out what's going on. It's like straight to deleting.
I'm confident that this stuff's still somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
With their things and the way they are. I mean, they're not going to give up that precious data in today's day and age and fully be deleted. All those pictures of his sweet baby boy for their AI to scan.
GPT's training on that.
Yeah. So it's there somewhere.
That's a good point. Yeah, we don't know that it's not. Like,
literally. Yeah. But anyways... just another one of those, like, not to bring up the disc shit, even though it's on here to bring up the disc shit.
3 weeks strong.
Oh, we're not letting that shit go. No. Yeah, we're going to get there. But there's more shade we can throw at Microsoft, right? So Matt put something on here. So the Xbox CEO, Asha Sharma, wants their games to cater to more than 1 billion people a day. Great. Yeah.
An eighth of the global population are going to just be touching their Xbox a day.
Crazy.
That's like...
I'd like to make $1 million a day, too. Yeah.
Right? But it's fine. They're going to lay off, 33% of their workforce. So,
I think the article there through PC Gamer actually, it says it right here. Each day, or more than 25 times more than the peak population of Steam, which is delusional, which I appreciate that they put that in there.
Thing is, they do have
Wow, that's crazy.
they do have Minecraft and they have COD, right?
True.
So
Correct.
But that's the thing. If they're already like 8 times away from that number. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna have 8 more COD Minecraft.
This
Like
is the
phenomenal.
perfect
Like,
time
there
for
is
them to drop it. You heard it here first,
saturation
folks.
be damned.
Minecraft 2.
Minecraft X Call of Duty.
Oh shit,
Dude, I'm telling you, one year they're going to release a Call of Duty : Minecraft, and it's going to be just straight up Call of Duty.
Crazy.
But it's going to be...
It's Call of Duty with Minecraft skins,
Yeah.
or Minecraft with Call of Duty skins.
It's Call of Duty in a Minecraft, like the world is made. The whole game is developed as looks like Minecraft. It's kind of like that Minecraft Dungeons, which is kind of like Diablo or Gauntlet, but it's Minecraft.
Well, I know at least one person in this room who would be there day one.
We always assume it's you.
For me, I know when there's shade being thrown, I would be there for the Minecraft Call of Duty game.
don't even act surprised.
I'm not notorious for either of those things.
I don't know. You like these online multiplayer games.
I do like.
Yeah, you fall into that. That's the problem, regardless.
Love an online.
You may not be a
multiplayer.
Minecrafter or a Call of
That's
Duty.
fair.
Sure, you're not a big
If
Minecraft
everybody
guy.
was into it, I would be there for sure. I'd probably be there anyway. You're right. You got me.
Moving right along, Ubisoft makes $1 million off Black Flag microtransactions just on Steam. Good job, guys. Way to really be the change you want to see in the world.
So what is this about? Like, what are we microtransacting on a 10-year-old, 20-year-old, whatever game? Like,
It's a new game.
So
Well,
so it did have me a little upset when I first saw it, because I think the way I had seen it, it was spun like they had potentially pulled skins out of the game and then had put them up as microtransactions. That is not what they did. All the content for Black Flag, minus the DLC that they did, is there in the game. In fact, when it originally came out, there were community events, and there were certain armors that were locked behind community events. And then some of the community events only happened like once, and so the armors were gone forever from being obtained. They've actually put those in Resynced. Like, I have one of the rarest armors now that existed in Black Flag Vanilla, because of the whole community event thing I just kind of lightly explained, because now it's just an arbitrary chest somebody found in the ocean, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to these coordinates, and I went and got it, and it's not even that great of an armor.
So these
It's just,
microtransactions are all newly
they're
designed.
they're very much like the the Call of Duty edgelord skins of like, this is the dragon pirate, and he's got like scales and like a glowing piece of magma on his chest. The thing that's shitty is they had so many of these packs ready at launch that it was like $20 more than the game to buy all of them.
That's crazy.
So you buy the game for
It's single player game too.
That's what
right?
I'm thinking.
100%,
It's like,
yeah.
That's such a
Who
wild-
wants to?
Who is going
I
to
don't
buy
understand
this?
that.
They did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't
And that's just on Steam. It just, everybody was raising a big stink about it, and then here we are. The game came out on the 9th of July, and we're recording this on the 15th, and
Yeah,
it's already sold
so a
$1
week.
million worth on Steam.
Man, that's crazy. So if you're gonna do that shit, can you at least get rid of the online only requirements? Because didn't you say this game also had like you had to sign into a Ubisoft account and stay connected, or no?
No, Ubisoft Connect or Ubi Connect or whatever it's called, they're good about not making it like a crutch to where you can't play the games. It is an interface, to unlock like certain armors you can only get if you link that account. Like Connor, the main character from Assassin's Creed 3, the only way to get his armor is to like have linked your Ubisoft account and done some weird shit with that. Like there's stuff like that to incentivize you to do it.
So could I boot this? I guess I don't know if it's even had a disc release, but assuming it did, could I boot it on an offline only machine?
No. So that's why, spoiler alert, I've been playing the hell out of it. When we get there, that's why I'm shamed by it. I had pre-ordered it right when they announced it and paid off for the physical. The physical is literally, I think the physical's got less than like 10 gigs on it. The disc.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
You're talking Black
right.
Flag?
Yeah. And
It's
it's
a game
all-
file. It wasn't
put-
actually that large, but they didn't put it on the disc.
On this list here, you put shame next to a different set of games.
Matt's got a lot of shame this week.
He's full of
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put shame by both.
There's.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
yeah.
Okay.
I see.
That's my little shame for the week.
Boo.
So, but yeah, so the disc is, if you're thinking about getting it, just buy it digitally. Don't take up the shelf space, honestly, kind of deal.
Or just sail the seas.
Or buy it physically so it at least counts as a physical sale to piss Sony off because they're pieces of
Yeah,
shit.
you got to vote with your wallet. You
That's
got to
right.
keep buying physical.
That's
Yep.
right.
I'm sure that's exactly what people do. We're going to win this moral victory, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Well, all right. Let's keep talking about it. I'm not going to stop talking about it. Matt said lots of lawsuits spinning up with Sony and the sites. I have heard over the getting rid of physical disc production. I have heard rumors of this.
No.
It's kind of unclear what's really true. Like apparently there's maybe some case against them in Mexico and EU. And you said U.S. apparently. That's just news to me. That would be interesting.
So I think Bernie Sanders had, oddly enough, commented specifically on all the Microsoft layoffs, the Xbox layoffs specifically. I've seen
comments.
Not this point, but yeah. So it is a lot of it's dwelling in the domain of what you talked about, of like that allows essentially the monopoly of only the one store. There's no competition, so they never have to put games on sale. Yeah. The Mexico lawsuit, from what I understand, is really heavily based on the ownership piece, and I assume the EU one will be based on that heavily too, of like they have to put shit in place and have law for continued ownership. Yeah, even up to like they probably even have to have whatever contingency or whatever plan needed to be in place if Sony is to completely ever go like under.
Right.
Yes. If the company completely dissolves, then
so like you're saying with that, like they could still go digital only. That's fine. Maybe under this, like if it's an ownership issue, they just have to have all of those contingencies, like allow you to actually own the game.
Yeah. It's just like that piece, because we've had so many games pulled completely offline. There is now the stuff where the legislation I think that has passed where they have to, if they're going to take a game offline, they have to make it function as single player, even if it just autofills lobbies with bots and it's you versus bots. I don't think the quality was discussed, and that may not have passed yet. That may be something else that's still in like the court system.
Gotcha.
But I mean, it should, like, honestly, it's got to be figured out, right? Otherwise, I mean, what stops? Again, it's back to that whole you never own anything.
Yeah, I've kind of just accepted a doomer. I don't own anything, and I'll be happy about it, and it's fine, whatever. I've rolled over so fast, it's unbelievable. I hate all of this, and it's terrible, but like it feels like I have no power to change anything. So like, I don't know.
Gavin's about to reveal to us you do have power, because what did you do, Gavin?
Oh, in the softest form of protest ever, I turned off my PS Plus auto renew in protest.
Oh,
how long's your,
which
your
means I
auto-renew
haven't committed to anything for the next 4 or 5 months when it actually would renew. So I'm hoping that at least they just offer me a discount or something. But
that's the thing. We mentioned people getting those.
They didn't offer me a discount.
And Gavin was like,
I was reading. It was like, hey, if you cancel PS Plus right now, they'll offer you a discount. They definitely didn't for me. They know. They're like, this guy. We've got
a podcast.
We've got him by the balls. Yeah.
This guy's livelihood depends on this.
Well, the bank are raking it.
Oh shit! What's crazy with the lawsuits though is I was reading that Sony have literally used disc production as a legal defense in the past for why their digital store is not a monopoly, like why they are allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So it's just wild. Like surely they anticipated that this would happen.
You hope, but who knows? Who fucking knows?
So maybe we just I would be totally fine as a compromise. We just get some kind of digital future where other retailers can still be involved, and I can buy a code from somewhere else, or preferably an actual card,
and they can still have their games exclusive to their their store. Their whopping 7 games they've released in this last 7 years or whatever, right?
Yep.
And make me pay full price for them or whatever,
but before we sign off on this piece, Matt, do you want to read your little manifesto that you wrote here?
Oh no, I was just getting mad the more I had to type about it, and I don't know if I should say these things live, except for the part where I should. Remember, companies exist for us. We don't exist for them, so that's a big driving. You would think different in the U.S. with the way things specifically keep going. But yeah, and then I may have put some references to Marie Antoinette in there. You can figure it out. Not the cake. That's the good part. Well, kind of. Not really. Yeah, so.
I love it.
And if during one of the presidencies, he could facilitate a storming of some gates, maybe it's worth storming some gates. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
Are you advocating for acts of terror against Sony Interactive?
No, I would never.
Okay, just checking for the record.
I would always advocate for your right to protest, though.
There you go. There's the line.
Heck
We found
yeah.
it.
Keep the pressure up. All right. Well, that's it for the news this week. Hopefully, we can find some more positive stories next week. But anyways, we got to keep covering all this stuff, all the scummy stuff from Sony and Microsoft. Yeah. Moving on. So what are we playing? What are we hyped for, Matt?
Oh, me first. All right. So clearly, I've been playing Black Flag. A lot of it. I say a lot of it. I'm like 24 hours in. So
That's a lot.
That's
It's
a
less than a
lot.
week old.
That's a lot. No, I've put a game on my list on here. I've played about 30 minutes of this week.
So, and the nice thing is, it is that same feeling I had when I first played that game. I'm not an Assassin's Creed guy like Die Hard. I've mentioned it before, but something about Black Flag and the lack of pirate games is the big thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm a big pirate guy, guys.
Really?
Think I'm a
Big
pirate guy?
You're discovering that?
I'm just
Yeah.
liking pirates.
Tell me what other
big,
pirate media
big fan of
you're
booty.
into.
Name 5 pirates.
Oh no! I just always have enjoyed anything pirate related, but it seems like a perfect medium for games, and there's not really a lot of pirate games, and the ones we used to get are there's just not a lot of good pirate games. There's Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and the Monkey Island games, which are point and click adventure games, and then maybe something else I'm completely forgetting.
Oh, you're forgetting about the world's first
Sid Meier's Pirates or something.
quadruple A video game.
Yeah, Skull and Bones. I said good.
Yeah.
Which only became a thing because of how well received Black Flag was in the naval combat and stuff. But that's the thing, just hopping on your ship, you collect shanties and your crew's singing and you're just sailing and the weather and up in the ocean, and it's just beautiful. And it's just so relaxing. I caught myself the other night. I just sailed around for 4 hours. I'd see some Spaniard ships and be like, well, they're the enemies. Gotta go fuck them up. And I would just go kill them real quick and then
That's very fun.
take everything.
The vibes seem immaculate with the sea shanties and everything. I don't know. It is what you want out of a pirate game.
Sea of Thieves is the other great pirate
That's
game.
exactly what I was.
To.
Yeah, I started to say a second ago. I was like, we should play Sea of Thieves if you're a big pirate guy. You know?
I've played a good bit of Sea of Thieves.
I have
with a
too.
couple people.
Yeah, it's fun. But
It's
you don't
easy to-
you don't have a whole crew and everything, I guess, besides yourselves.
We
but
still play your instruments together. And
Yeah, I
stuff.
like the
It's
instruments.
and there's a
It's
lot
fun.
of goofy shit that can happen. Sorry if you're listening to this for crashing boat multiple times and sinking it. That's my forte.
Yeah, that's the game though. Or you get the chest with that cries and floods
And
it. You don't
explodes and
realize
stuff.
it's doing it. Yeah, there's all sorts of wackiness. It's fun. Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, no, it's been good. It's visually pretty impressive. But then let me just go ahead and not leave this on a happy note. The Doomer news is less than a couple weeks before it launched. I think Ubisoft Barcelona, they decided, we're going to lay off most of the team that did the underwater sequences and missions, which is the new addition to this, and they're top tier pieces of the game. All the underwater stuff they've added.
Better hope there's not any bugs in those sequences.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's been the big thing. And then I did, and this is a big shame because of all the bitching about not supporting the digital and Sony, this, that, and the other. They got my ass instantaneously with the sale and with the launch of the Black Ops 1 and 2 stuff. I ended up just going ahead and grabbing both of them after some discussion. And
I don't know if we're okay bleeding over having a dual section here, but I've been playing the shit out of that too. Yeah, they got my ass too for sure.
I'm looking forward to playing the campaigns again, even on them. And I've played probably about 15 hours of the multiplayer on both of them.
You've already wait. Say that again.
I've probably played about 15 hours of multiplayer,
Dang.
both in Black Ops 1 and 2.
Me, I got it, and I played it with a friend over the weekend, and the multiplayer pissed me off, dude. I didn't realize
You don't get as much aim assist now, though. Back then,
the
all
aim
kinds of
assist is
stuff.
pretty strong. I'm just still terrible, and the people were very mean.
Oh yeah, it is a no man's land. I'm shocked that the emblem editor is there.
Oh
I was about
my
to say, were they as
gosh.
bad as I would expect them to be?
Immediately, as bad.
Immediately.
Worse.
A swastika showing up, not even
Not
in
even
the top
on the
10
radar,
worst things I've
dude.
seen.
No, know.
Crazy to even say that sentence out loud.
It was crazy for me what I've seen.
Oh my God, yeah. We will definitely talk about that after these mics are turned off of the things we've seen. Just because they're insane. But yeah, so a lot of that.
So did you play just multiplayer and campaign? Did you play any zombies?
No, I played just multiplayer on both of them.
Okay.
Oh, zombies is included.
Yeah, all the map. I've been all zombies. I'll talk about that.
Oh,
Black Ops 2 has transit.
That's all I've been playing.
God,
I've been
so
running
good.
loops on transit. I've played
let me on the bus.
I've played like 15 hours of just transit in the last week. Been cooking.
Gavin, you still got PlayStation Plus for 5 months, dude.
Yeah.
You can still get it for sale for like $20.
That protest was
30 because you
short-lived.
got to buy the DLC packs. Also,
Yeah,
I will say, shit. They
Crazy.
got their money. They got my money.
Crazy that they did
Both
this.
games, ignoring the discounts right now,
Yeah.
are $40 a piece, and then $20 for all the DLCs
You have to
per game.
buy the season pass again.
What's in the DLC?
all like the maps.
all the original. I think it's the zombie maps too, but it was the
Yeah.
multiplayer,
And zombies
and
maps
zombies.
they
It was
That's
all the
insane.
additional content that you.
I
released
probably paid
originally.
less for that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
so
right
right
now, it's if you have PS Plus, it's $20 for the base game and $10 for the DLC.
you get all of it
And
for
you guys
$60.
bought both games and
I haven't
DLC.
bought Black Ops 1 yet, but I'm about to.
Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty game, hands down.
Is that the one you've been playing?
I've played the most of it so far, the multiplayer
Gotcha,
and stuff.
gotcha.
That's the one that's the multiplayer. Multiplayer is way better. It's
I'm
pretty
about
cool.
to, the multiplayer is better in it. Yeah, I'm about to circle back and get Black Ops 1 so I can play like Call of the Dead and those other weird zombie maps that weren't
yeah.
included in Black Ops 3 when they did that whole Zombies Chronicles and everything. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on the zombies.
Black
for
Ops
sure.
2 is the one with the presidents, right?
No, that's in 1 as well.
So that's
yeah.
the one thing that's
I want to
like
play
why I
that.
haven't won yet.
Yeah, it's
Just-
the 5 map. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's wacky, dude. Yeah, man, we played some Buried over the weekend too. I don't know if you remember that map. We've been laughing because it's just the most absurd plot for a map. Because it's like underground prospector Western style, but there's like a 12-foot giant
I do
who's
remember
like,
this.
you've
Yeah.
got to feed him moonshine,
And he'll, like, run
break
through
the
walls and
doors
shit for you.
down. And then you got to go through the witch's house, and she steals all your money. And then there's a maze, and it's like, well, who made this?
It was before we were creatively bankrupt and we needed a fucking machine to make flyers for us even.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, they had some wacky ideas back in the day for sure. It's crazy, but we'll have to get on there and play some zombies for sure. If you picked them up too, that's cool. And Gavin, you should too.
I'd
know
get on.
you're-
I'd get on for zombies.
Which one?
would.
Which, if you had to pick a Black Ops 2 or 1, which one would like you? Were you a transit guy?
I think I played
And-
both. Remind me what transit is right now.
So
Is it the
Transit's
map
got
with
the
like the cars in the
bus.
middle?
No.
I can picture the map you're talking about. I think that map is a Black Ops 2 map. Zombies
So
map.
Black Ops 2, I've been playing a lot.
It wasn't a
There's-
zombies map.
Black
Is
Ops 2
transit a
has-
zombies map?
It is.
Yeah.
And it's just a zombies map, and it was the base game one, and it was where there was a bus that took you between multiple locations, and there was like in between the locations, there's these little monsters that jump on your head and grab you, so you have to take the bus pretty much. And then Black Ops 2 also had Mob of the Dead, which was like a jailhouse mafioso thematic one.
I think that's the one I remember. It's like basically a prison.
yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot of that one, and then I think the other one was the original Black Ops, if I'm remembering correctly. It's like a theater
Yeah.
kind of area, and they
Kino
released that
Dertoten.
soundtrack for it and everything.
For sure. Kino Dertoten's legendary.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best ones, I would say. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's not forget also Black Ops 1 is where Avenged Sevenfold, right? They had a full music video that was developed in the game, right? And you unlocked it if you beat the game at the end.
Oh, really?
It was Black Ops 1 or 2, I think, yeah.
Huh.
I didn't realize that.
That's cool.
That's the whole thing.
You guys get me excited. All right. What else y'all been playing? Anything else from Matt?
Yes, but we didn't talk too much about this. We might refine the segment, but I did a little bit of backlog exploration / visited the backlog. We all did. Or did we?
Oh yeah, I crushed that fucking backlog,
We
man.
all-
I'm so ready. What were you playing?
Dang, that's crazy.
So yeah, I was torn between firing up Obscure, which was the first backlog game we talked about, but I instead decided I wanted to start fucking around with Metal Gear. And Metal Gear Solid, and since that's a long, that's a lot of games to get through one day, right? So I fired up Metal Gear Solid 1.
What are you playing this on?
I've been playing it on my PS5 through the collection they released. So I didn't.
Okay.
I have it back here on the.
Nice.
I could have played it OG hardware, but I was like, we'll just fire it up out here. So it didn't get very far. I got kind of essentially, I think, through the first quote unquote level. I released Meryl out of her jail cell, I would say, and the one guy dies. Like you're going to actually save him, and he dies in the jail cell.
He dies, yeah. That's pretty early on.
So
sure,
it's real early.
Yeah.
So got there. It's
nice. Yeah, what do you
it's
think
definitely
so
got
far?
some stuff that I'm like, man. One, this would have been. There's some of it that, like from a control perspective, that's like frustrating to me now because I'm so spoiled, but would have been really frustrating back then from a child brain. But also, like the voice acting is crazy good for when this game would have came out. And like the production value seems to be really like, and that's something people have always talked about with Kojima games, and I didn't really experience it until Death Stranding. But so there's enough there that I'm going to keep trucking along unless I hit like some kind of crazy roadblock. I know playing it the way I'm playing it, I don't think I'll get some of the cool effects like of the Psycho Mantis fight, right?
Oh yeah. I played it on an emulator, and you still had to do the cool or the little trick, but I had to do it through software, because of still playing it. But on the PS5,
what are you guys talking about?
I mean, we could probably spoil it. It's been like 30 years, right? Or not that.
Spoiler alerts for Metal Gear Solid 1
like,
incoming.
Yeah, an early boss, Psycho Mantis, he essentially has like mind telekinesis powers and like mind control powers and stuff, and the way it works is it disables your controller port in port 1, and you had to manually, or it didn't disable it.
I think he can read all of your
inputs.
inputs. So you can't beat him while you're plugged into your port 1 because he can read. He can like see everything you're doing.
That's so cool. How do you figure out that that's what's happening?
I don't know how people figured it out
I
back
don't
in
know
the day,
back
but
in
yeah,
the
you
day.
had to manually unplug your
How
controller.
did you
and plug
figure it
into
out
the
just
controller,
now?
too.
You just already knew about it?
Oh yeah, it's just like one of those
Yeah.
like holy shit things.
It is
of
kind
like,
of
damn.
that and the code on the back of the case.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on this code. I'm about to get on a rant real quick.
So on the back of the original Metal Gear Solid case, there's just a picture that looks like it's just like a picture advertising the game, and there's a code that the character, because you talk through like a codex, you have to go to these certain frequencies to talk to people.
Yeah.
And there is a point where there's a code that you need to make a call to somebody to progress the story.
You have to tune in to a certain radio frequency to progress the story. And I played Metal Gear Solid 1 on an emulator on my phone on an airplane when I did not have internet access. And the game is like, you remember the code on that box, on that case that you have. And I was like, what case are you talking about?
Wow, this digital only douchebag over here. I had no idea.
I was so angry.
That's what you get.
And you had to put in the code was right there the whole time on the back of your physical case.
That's pretty cool.
That'll never get to happen again, because we're gonna fucking kill physical media.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep bringing that up. But yeah, so
That's fun.
I think this is a slam dunk series for you. Like I fully expect like tattoos of characters on you.
Honestly,
in
that's
the
a very
next
good point.
year.
yeah, maybe
It's kinda
gonna
wild
be
you
Senator
don't,
Armstrong
like-
from Metal Gear Rising, just because the thought of the senator being the big bad guy. Who knows?
That was pretty fun.
Yeah. I think there was a point by the time I was old enough and started getting into like the weird and obscure and odd stuff or whatever that I had already been so like Kojima fatigued of everybody worshiping him that I kind of edgelorded about him, and from the perspective of like, I don't want to like Kojima's stuff. I don't need him. And then now I'm coming, and people still are very much like that and worship that dude, the ground that dude walks on. But now I'm like, man, this stuff is so weird and wackadoo that like I'm kind of totally into it. And Death Stranding is the game that definitely kicked that off for me.
Yeah.
He had involvement with like Silent Hill stuff, but he's definitely not the main guy you give a lot of the credit to, in my opinion. So
That's fair.
What about you, Ryan? What are you playing?
Yeah, so I kind of already, I guess, got into a lot of what I've been playing. I bought the Black Ops 2 port, like I said. I was up with a buddy this weekend, and he got it as well. And we had a whole 2 PS5, 2 TV situation, LAN party we
nice.
were rocking. So we played a lot of Transit, played a lot of zombies in general, played a lot of Mob of the Dead, and there's a few other maps. We didn't play Origins, which is the one with the big robot.
yeah.
And then there was one other we played a few rounds of. Oh, The Buried, yeah. varied map. We mostly played Transit though, because that was like the one we used to play back in the day. And then I played the multiplayer. Was bad at it. Played some Search and Destroy.
Ooh.
Got called a bunch of mean names.
Yeah, you had mics on.
Yeah, well, everybody does because your controller's like your mic, and the PS5.
You can mute it, but yeah,
you're
right.
But it's like when you're sitting there getting yelled at, and it's too tempting.
The squealers are in there telling you to kill yourself.
No, there's no squealers. It's all 40-year-old men because they're all
just
playing the
people
fort.
like you guys.
Just coming home from their
just
terrible
being
jobs,
mean.
man,
Yeah.
saying the most heinous,
Yeah,
awful shit.
Now
dude.
it's a real weird situation when everybody playing this game is like, they're nostalgic. So it's a bunch of old people, and we're all like, half the people are like, I don't know, man, I'm just having fun, and the other half are like, kill yourself, get out of here, blah blah blah. I don't know, terrible, but. Anyway,
This could be a big psyop for Sony. They could track down all these people and then report all, like, capture, because they always have access to, like, what you're recording or saying or whatever, right? And then just, like, submit it all to your jobs and make you all lose your jobs because they support you saying,
Well, the
like,
accounts aren't very secure,
heinous-
right? So maybe a cyber vigilante group.
Oh.
Just saying.
Anonymous, but they're taking down the racist factory workers
Let's go.
that are on Call of Duty, so...
Yeah, it was pretty egregious. I was very bad at the multiplayer. I'm a keyboard and mouse FPS guy nowadays, so it's really hard for me to go back. Like I could do zombies fine. Even then, I kind of sucked and had to really reacquaint. But keyboard and mouse is elite for FPS. Hard for me to go back.
Which you can use it on the PS5, right? Like you can use a keyboard and mouse. I guess it depends on the game.
Interesting. I had a keyboard and mouse. I didn't even think about that. That'd be interesting.
I don't know
Yeah,
from
apparent-
multiplayer perspective if it's like
Yeah,
separated
might
lobbies
separate
or
the
something. I
lobbies.
don't know.
I will say these ports are like apparently like almost
They're
like
the
one for
right,
one.
original
Like, they
game.
didn't do anything to
And
these
I don't think they
things.
used to support keyboard and mouse, right?
Well, I mean, I think the games would have been on PC, right?
That's true.
I mean, back in the day. So probably, I don't know how all that works.
And then the only other thing I played, which played is a strong word, I didn't do much. I booted back into Cyberpunk 2077, and
Alright.
I did a little respecking, did a little like trying to reacquaint myself with the lore and get back into it, figure out where I was, and I respect my character because I was like, it's gonna help me. I didn't realize you could get mods on your guns that were like are non-lethal. So I was like, it'd be cool if I got a couple guns for some non-lethal missions whenever I feel like it's like, I wouldn't just be killing these people. They're just people in a garage that has a little side mission. It's like, that's going to help my dissonance with the whole situation, my narrative dissonance.
I like
and
it.
Get me back into it. But I didn't really play much. I did a lot of like setting up to play later. But I did download it, did boot it, and I got respect. We're good.
That's the hardest part.
So yeah, that's really all I got going though. I haven't really played much other than that. What about you, Gavin? You seemed excited about your section.
Well, I'm just excited to be getting after it with my backlog, man. So Silent Hill 2 Remake, not a game I've brought up on the pod, but it has been like something I've been wanting to play because I've never played a Silent Hill game before. And the reason that I decided like it has to be now is because I canceled my PS Plus auto renew and it's on the collections or whatever for.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like one of the few games on there that I was like, I absolutely have to play this before I don't have PS Plus. But in any case, man, what a game! So the sound design is so good. I've been playing it like with headphones on in the dark by myself. Ryan, have you played Silent Hill?
I haven't finished it yet, so don't spoil it, I guess. But
Well,
like,
I don't know how far I am, but
you haven't finished it either.
No,
okay.
no,
I've played about 3 to 4 hours, not a ton.
Okay.
probably a little further than that. I don't even know if it's okay to say that.
I mean, you can.
I just completed
don't-
a boss
I
fight.
say that.
Let's put
I
it
know
that way.
really what happens in the game, so
Yeah.
like it's fine.
Abstract Daddy?
Let's just say pyramid.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So still kind of early on.
It's
but
really not a big deal. I feel like I probably know the whole story and everything
okay.
at this point. It's been out a long time, and I've seen a lot of stuff about
I've
it.
This helps me
managed-
tread lightly because it has a boss and a thing that. Don't worry, Ryan. I still value your opinion. I'm very excited for what Gavin's going to think and figure out about, like,
Hey, man.
or feel about this particular boss that you have not gotten to yet.
I'm
A
pretty
thing to
thrilled to
unfold-
hear
a
you
thing to
say
unfold.
you still value my opinion because I thought we were long past that. Honestly,
We're self-assuring on this podcast.
I was excited when you messaged me. I guess that was like you had just started playing it.
Yeah. I sent Matt a picture, like if I made a terrible mistake.
And I immediately was like,
fun.
mentioned like alluding to like be playing it with headphones on because the sound design is top tier, dude.
It's a side note, but I almost only play with headphones now these days. I just love it. It has nothing to do with not disturbing other people, even if I'm completely alone. Like I just get so much more locked in.
Really, I'm the same way. I was watching The Walking Dead over the weekend, and I was telling my friend, like just with games, watching TV. I honestly a lot of the time like to put headphones in. It keeps me really into any media I'm kind of watching or playing.
Yeah, I think I had kind of started to teeter that way, but then now with a kiddo, right? It just
makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I always have my phone on me so I can hear if my wife texts or something, but if I can hear him, start crying or something, I can just go take care of it.
Yeah.
Turn the noise canceling shit on.
Yeah. Also, when he's a couple of years older and he's like sneaking out of bed, I don't want to be like locked in watching Silent Hill and fearing for my life in this tight corridor, and then my child appearing behind me. Hey, Dad! Punch him in the head, and that's all. Well, I guess that would be a funny story, though. So maybe.
Yeah. Well, something like that. But yeah, it's been really, really fun. I've somehow managed to keep myself spoiler-free all these years. I watched, I think, Silent Hill movie at one point, which was okay. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
There are 3.
Okay.
So.
Well, I probably watched the one that was the least bad.
But none of them, until the one that just came out this last year, are directly tied to a game. Technically, one of them kind of is.
I gotcha.
But
yeah.
That's cool. So you don't know any like Silent Hill stuff like at all besides the movie you saw?
Did the movie you saw have an atomic titty twister? The biggest titty twister of all titty twisters?
No, it did not.
That's a crazy question you've
There is a part, I'm just going to spoil it, I don't care. For the first Silent Hill movie, there's a part where Pyramid Head picks this woman up and like he grabs like at her chest, but it's like the camera's behind her. He's like holding her up by her throat and like fully skins her. He like yanks all of her skin off in one like swoop. But it looked like I always as a kid was like, did he just like grab her by the nipple and like just rip all of her skin off? It's like crazy. So how you doing though? Because you're not notoriously the best at getting through the spooky games.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I think I'm just so engrossed. Like unlike No Shade. Unlike Resident Evil 2, where I wasn't really that into the story or the characters, I didn't feel like there was that much. I'm really compelled by this guy and his like search for his wife, James, and I forget her name, and like whether or not she's even real. Like the game starts, no spoilers, starts out with my wife's dead, but apparently she sent me this letter from Silent Hill, and like I get the sense that it's probably all in his head, and somehow this horror is like a manifestation of his grief, but like. It's just fun. It's fun diving into it, man. I like the atmosphere a lot.
Nice.
So
I'm going to cut myself off here because I don't want to spoil anything for Gavin. He's about to be on a ride of his life if you're like really paying attention, reading all the files and stuff like that.
I really am. I'm really taking my time with it. I'm like looking around and like thinking about the story, trying to piece it together. How the puzzles been treating you? Because you're not a big fan of that stuff, right? Usually. It just depends. Like, I really don't care for puzzles in games where it's just like, oh, we needed something to break up the pacing here, because they're usually trivial and like not very fun. I like them okay in this game. Kind of like I would consider on par with Resident Evil 2. Like, they're solid. Like, I do like that you have a custom difficulty modifier for both combat and puzzles. I chose the default for both just because it said that's the recommended vision or whatever. And I didn't want to enter a situation in which like to solve a puzzle I had to run around the map a ton of times, and I was like too scared to go like find clues. Because that kind of thing always pulls you out, like when you're so scared that you can't keep playing. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I wanted to avoid that situation.
I don't know that I've ever hit that. I think I got close maybe with like Outlast at one point. Maybe not in puzzles, but I literally like almost didn't finish it because I was like too scared.
Oh, really?
Other than that, I don't. But that does seem like that would be very annoying for like, trying to finish that game. Especially a game you're like narratively really into. That would be the worst thing ever to be like, I physically can't finish
that. That happened to me with like Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Granted, I was playing that and I was, like, I don't know, probably like 15 years old. So, but even then I was just like, man, I've ran out of candles. Like I can't go anywhere without the insanity building up. And like, I need to solve this puzzle, but like I felt like soft locked, like
Yeah.
I could have probably looked up a solution and brute forced it. But anyways,
My
so
mama didn't raise no bitch. So.
mama didn't raise no bitch, so I just quit. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it. I just have to work up the courage and keep getting through it. But I've also been playing another game that Matt loves, and that has been in my backlog, as discussed last week, which is Control. So I'm liking Control. It's clicking for me this time. I'm really having a good time with it. The original plan was to get Control for the weekend and just like crank it out. But first Best Buy fucked up my order, and then I canceled it because they were like, it's never gonna get here. And so then I went through GameStop, and then they fucked up my order. And so I canceled it. And so then finally I just resorted to Amazon. So Control got here on Monday. So I basically had 2 days to play it. So anyways, in the interim, I was like, well, I got to play something. So that's hence Silent Hill.
Okay.
It was weird though. Like
sense,
Control
yeah.
got like a re-release, even though it's like already released. Like they basically just new publishers or the original company bought back the publishing rights, re-released it because there's been like a big disc scarcity with the game apparently. So the latest batch literally just went live last Friday, so it was like perfect timing in view of our
That's interesting.
in view of our backlog game of last week. But in any case,
How far you think you are into it? Did you was it kind of like what we had said
third,
about
just finished mission 3.
So about the hour and a half to 2.5 hour
A
mark.
little more than that.
Like no, I mean after that it was kind of past where you were. The game starts to get a lot more like into letting you traverse and use abilities and stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm well past where I was before. I've gotten several abilities, which is so much fun. I love all that part of it. It's good. I feel really once again compelled by the characters. The protagonist seems really cool. I like the fourth wall breaking where she's talking to you, but it's not actually you, the gamer, but it kind of feels like it. Yeah,
Polaris, right?
Polaris. Yeah, I didn't know how spoilery we're getting, but that
it's
ship
just
has
a name.
sailed, so it's just a name. I think it's
a
cool.
name and a type of off-road vehicle, right?
That too.
Honestly, it's been a while since I've played it. I don't really remember. I almost need to watch a recap of it so we can talk about it next time. But
Yeah, well, and if you guys are going to play Resonant as well.
yeah, no,
Oh, I'm good.
definitely.
You just tell me where you're at when you want to talk about old pieces. Man, that's a good game.
Yeah, I'm excited. I kind of wish I were playing it right now and not stuck in this room with you bozos. No, I'm just kidding.
Tough break.
But I'm excited. That's it for me, though. I think I can skip my pee break this week, and we can go right on into the special segment. Nope. Ryan says nope.
I've got to
Ryan's
pee.
about to pop over here.
We'll
man.
be
He's-
right
was about
back
to ask
after
you if
this
I could
short
go-
message.
I've got to go so bad. I was going to ask if I could go first this week.
He's in a cold sweat right now.
Oh my God, he's peeing in my floor. Ryan, while you were draining your vein, Gavin and I started talking about how the nice thing is this trip that I'm going on is close enough that I'll drive. So my saving grace is I'll get the early morning pit stop at Buc-ee's because I've fallen prey to the Buc-ee god.
I like
know.
Buc-ee's. Yeah. I literally just stopped at a Buc-ee's like yesterday, the day before yesterday, when I was driving back from visiting my buddy. I like their jerky. So what's your Buc-ee's situation?
the jerky.
Yeah, what's your deal with Buc-ee's?
So I do just like the variety snacks. I
Okay.
love the spotless, beautiful shitters and like
Oh
just how
my
clean
God!
those
Don't get me
bathrooms are.
started.
Serve me my food in the bathroom. It's so clean. That
Like,
I
you
love-
guys telling
Full
me
door. You might as well.
you guys regularly shit on road trips or something?
No, I don't.
I
I
would say yeah,
had,
probably.
Yeah, I have
doesn't
had to
care.
unload at a Buc-ee's, and and in my life unload at a not desirable gas station.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I won't let it stop me.
S
yeah.
tier bathrooms. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Buc-ee's
But,
is, yeah, they're nice. It's
You know, I've run the gambit on most of their food. Gavin and I were talking about this. The barbecue is meh. Like most of their Majora stuff, they have this like chicken cheese burrito. That's amazing. I think 90% of it is like the flour tortilla they're using. But it's so good. I get
Pretty
it like
good
every
though.
time I stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
actually
good.
never
Their
tried
jerky
any
is very
of-
good too.
I've never tried any of their food. I've heard the brisket's good. I've really only done the. I'm a big beef jerky head. I eat a lot of beef jerky just in
okay.
general. And so they have the big wall and they've got a bunch of options. I particularly like the zero sugar garlic beef jerky, garlic infused or something. It's very good. Protein's crazy on it. 70 calories, 100 or 14 grams of protein.
I'm a big.
good.
I think they got like a sweet and spicy and a teriyaki and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the jerky stuff I usually.
I picked up some ghost pepper on my way through just now because it was new, and I was like, "Oh shoot, gotta pick up new Bucky's jerky just dropped." It was very hot. It was kind of crazy.
Like
Honestly.
unpleasantly so, or in a good way?
In a good way. I ran out of like water, so like I was still eating it because I was like, it's very good. I can't stop, and I was like burning alive. But
well, you know.
Other than that, I haven't had a lot of their stuff. But
Gotcha.
yeah, the jerky's good. Try it. Well, you said you have tried it, right?
Yeah. But I will. The brisket, I don't. People just there's not a lot of great barbecue around these parts. First off,
Yeah.
So, but I feel like it's a little dry, honestly,
Okay.
and they could sauce it up a bit more. But it's still
Too
not even
sweet,
that great.
man. That sauce is so sweet.
And then the sweet,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
their sauce is very sweet. Like that's the thing. So like that's what
Gotcha.
you get more sauce, it's just more sweet. So I don't know. It's not.
Interesting.
I would go pulled pork over the.
Maybe that's what I've heard
But
of being good
it's
about.
still not even
Still
that
not
great.
even that good. Yeah.
Nah.
I think they do like a. So I'm talking about the off the wall jerky, like the dry. Like I mean, they're all dried, but I think they have like a freshly made one too, or something.
Oh, okay.
And I have not tried that, but
Fresh jerky is the best.
Yeah.
They do over by like those cases. I've never tried that either.
Yeah, I've heard, but it doesn't like jerky stays good for like forever, you know. But like I've heard that freshly stuff, like when you open it, you have to eat the whole thing like that day or something.
That's easy. All right, that's what I'll get tomorrow morning. I'll call you guys.
We're hooking
Or
you up,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna call you. I'll send a picture in our chat of me with jerky at
Get
5 a.m.
You got to get a shirt and be hooked up with the jerky and send a pic.
So one of my best friends, when he visits, his new thing now is to every time he comes through, he always stops at Buc-ee's, but he always buys a new item for my son. So he has
nice.
3 stuffed toys. He has a Bucky that's like morbidly obese in like an orb. Looks like he was like plugged, like an air pump was plugged into him. Then he has a Bucky puppet, which is just his gigantic gaping Bucky asshole that you stick your hand in and puppeteer him, which is weird. And then he has a pillow that is a bag of beaver nuggets, which the beaver nuggets are an S tier snack.
Are they good?
They're very good. They taste almost like that waffle crisp cereal from when we were little kids.
Waffle crisp cereal, like
I was a big cereal
the
kid.
honey,
Like
honeycomb?
the honey, yeah, I was going
No,
to say honeycombs.
No,
No,
waffle,
not that.
like waffle crisp specifically. It's like,
I don't remember. This.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's called waffle
Oh,
crisp.
that's
You're-
gonna bother
yeah,
me.
we're-
I
Can't
can't
find
think
out.
Of,
I think of myself as somewhat of a cereal connoisseur. So
But while you guys are on that, we'll move into the next segment, which is
oh, they're like called waffle
a
crisp.
special game
They really
of
are.
a sort. I think it got discontinued too. So, so I get to host the game this week, and it's just going to be the same game that we played last time. It's 20 questions. So to give you a rundown of the rules again, you get 20 yes or no questions shared between both of you and a guess. All you're trying to figure out is what game is locked into Matt's head.
all right.
If I don't know something,
Are we doing a bisect search
Lock
again?
in. We're ready.
if I don't know something, I will say I don't know. If it's something that should be discoverable via my access to the internet on my phone, I will look it up to confirm.
Okay. Now I think we make him hurt for choosing the same game
I think
twice
so, too.
because like we've already optimized, and
Yeah.
I think we just go hard on it.
Why
Yeah,
would I
like-
pick an easy game for this one though?
Do what?
There's a lot of games.
So
out
that
there.
here, and there's what I was about to say. Now I think he wanted to go more niche and more old school last time, but
He
he
did.
succumbed to the peer pressure of the
Yeah.
situation. Chose Expedition 33. I think it's got to be pre 2008 this time. It's got to be like an older game. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're probably right. Like, it would be a real scumbag move for it to be some, like, collector's only game that we'd never heard of.
I don't think. Yeah.
So I don't think he did that, but, I wouldn't put it past him either. So
I don't think it'll be something weird, but I think it'll be more retro. I guess is where my head's at.
I
you
think
know?
that's where Matt's heart lives.
and he's gonna strike
in
a nice
2008.
balance. It'll be some retro niche-er game that he knows we know. Maybe if he's really thinking, and I think he's thinking. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he's only had 3 weeks to think about it. So
I definitely was thinking about this for 3 weeks too,
Yeah.
tossing and turning.
Well,
I
I'm not
should
gonna
hope
throw.
so, man.
I'm not gonna throw too much shade. Like I didn't make up my game like 20 minutes before last
Well, that's
episode.
What was your last game?
It's like Family
it was
Feud.
The Family Feud
Oh,
playtime.
yeah, that you thought you could keep score of.
Yeah. And I didn't recalculate that.
telling you,
Wish
man.
I hadn't brought that up.
When is
Here we are. You still owe a debt to
I
these.
still owe a
listeners.
debt. I always owe a debt.
when is Rage Quit Reviews coming back? People are asking.
I was trying not to reuse the same game, but I mean, if the people are wanting it, I'll go. I'll go.
The people are me. I like that game.
I'll
I
go.
like that one.
I'm still in my experimental phase of my artistic journey.
Yeah, I want you to keep branching
Where,
out, but it's a good one. Okay, anyways, should we jump into it then? Do you want to say, was it pre-2008?
Yeah, I can burn my question since I thought it was, since I was presenting you with that. Is it pre-2008? Oh, inclusive, yeah.
So was it
Ooh,
before
maybe.
or...
Did a lot of stuff come out in 2008? Should we exclude it?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, we'll just go with it. Inclusive. Is it pre-2008 release date?
No.
Dang it.
Okay, it's,
All right.
it's after.
I burned it. Yeah, no,
All right.
I've botched it all. I was very wrong. Okay. So now...
So that would put us like when did the PS3 launch?
I don't know why I picked 2000. 2008 felt very right to me. We probably should have picked one that would have differentiated the consoles a little more, but
For some reason that
PS3
year
was-
made sense. I don't know why.
I was thinking like a Halo 3 type thing or something. I don't know. I don't know why 2008 feels specific to me, but
Should we figure out like if it was an exclusive, if it was how we need to carefully figure out whether it's like something that lives on the Nintendo ecosystem
okay.
or if perhaps it got a multi-platform release eventually, but we need to be careful about how we ask it because a lot of
Yeah.
these games have
He's
been
like a-
re-released.
Yeah, he's like a genie. He'll make us pay.
Yeah,
if we
it's
ask the
right.
Wrong way.
Let's because retro, that's where my head immediately goes to Nintendo.
So could you say like, well, it's not retro though, right?
It's true. Well, you're right.
I guess
so
2008
and
to
later, is that like
20 would still be kind of retro.
is that still GameCube era?
It's a great question. I don't know. I do not know.
You had a GameCube. How old were you when you got it?
I don't know how old I was. I feel like I was like 12 when I was playing it, and
That puts us at about 2008.
that'd be yeah. So if I was 12, I'm 31 right now. For all the listeners who are asking,
Shit, what's your social? Keep it going.
So to be 12, it was 2007. So right around then, yeah. But again, that's not a hard number. I don't know. Are we allowed to look stuff up? Can we?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I know the answers to every question you guys have asked each other. It's from a yes or no basis. You
I hate this.
should ask your second question for the audience.
Should we figure out if it was only released on GameCube? What would he even pick that was only on GameCube? I don't know. Maybe I'm too fixated on Nintendo.
You're talking about the cube a lot.
It's just Matt loves Nintendo. Like, what's the biggest poster in the room?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, they're about the same.
They're close. There's Super Mario Bros. Versus Resident Evil 2.
The Resident Evil one
situation
is
we've
bigger.
got, but
Not just the frame, it is a bigger poster. But not by much.
But there's at least another Nintendo poster and
now, that didn't count as a
Neon
question.
Yoshi.
I just
It's true. And Boo behind you, technically.
Oh, yep.
And,
All right, we had better ask a question. What do you think?
I think maybe something like you're saying, like lock it on a system. Maybe ask like original release, which like if you can narrow it down to a system.
How do we make that a yes or no?
Like when this game was originally released, was it only available on a Nintendo console or something?
I'm a fan of that question. I say send it.
Okay, but I feel like I'm stealing your question.
We're working through it together.
Okay, I like that.
It's collaborative.
Okay. That.
Ask it again, please.
When this game was originally released, was it only available on a Nintendo console?
No.
Okay, that's helpful.
Now we're talking.
All right, this
Okay.
opens things up to games I might actually know.
So yeah, so it's not a Nintendo first party game then, right? Like it has to be.
Let's try to get an upper
I'm
bound
talking
too.
about- there's Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600. It's literally right there. That's not a Nintendo Kong.
You got me, but that's pre 2008, and they've locked their stuff down. Don't worry about it. Because
So PS4 was 2014, I'm pretty sure.
okay, that's good info.
So do we want to try to figure out like
I'm going to give you guys a hint against your will right now.
Okay,
I'm being as close to maximum shitbag as I can with this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
without,
good.
figured.
Without being
I
like
came-
shitbag of the fact that like of not even like it's not like Booger Man, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But-
That's cool. We came with. I was trying to come with some adversarial energy today. So it's
Yeah.
cool.
In
Yeah.
fact, I actually when it first started, I had 2 games in my head, but your approach made me go, "No, I'm going with this one."
Oh, you can't do that. We should
you
have
had
made
to
it
have
write
it locked
down.
in, yeah.
This is some bullshit. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask if it released in 2015 or later. Are you cool with that?
I like it. Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Okay.
Well, yeah. Hit me.
What if should we? Since we don't know the year, we're confused about the year. Should we say was the PS4 on the market when this game was released?
I like it.
To pin it to a console
I thought I knew
instead
the
of a
answer
year?
to that, but yeah, let's do it.
I don't know. Well, I'm
So-
okay either way.
Okay. When this game released, was the PS4 available?
No.
Okay. Cool.
The PS4 is still available today, right? Is the only,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
we're,
You can
so
still
we're,
you can still buy.
so
a
we're
PS4
upper
today.
bounded now. That's good.
Yeah, I would
so-
hope. I would hope that's a good point. When I
I'm
said
just-
available,
yeah,
maybe that's some genie.
No,
we're good. Fine print
You can
energy
still buy
where it's
one.
like, yeah.
yeah, it's available.
Like-
you can buy it on eBay or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't say from
We-
whom.
you didn't say commercially. Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
Okay. Cool. So, it wasn't exclusive to, let's say, GameCube, but it was post 2008. So
It was
that means it could have been on PC.
Could have been on PC.
Could have been on PC. Would almost certainly have to have been on PlayStation 2 or 3. Probably 3.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, so you're saying PS4 came out around 2014? Yeah,
I'm
because
pretty sure.
Because that's when around GTA 5 was coming out in like 2013, late high school for me, and that was when the whole transition was happening. So that makes sense. So
I guess
we're talking Xbox 360,
Xbox 360, maybe one.
PS3, and that's not GameCube era. That's or is it? It is.
I think so.
I think you're
mean,
right. That's actually
you
really
said-
crazy to think about. Like the 360, PS3, and GameCube were the. Matt's
So we
shaking his
could
head.
we could try to figure out.
The Wii was it.
Could be on Wii.
That was the big thing that was competing
That's
with them at
true.
the time.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's 2008 or later, and we know 2008 still could have been GameCube.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, your question was it 2008 inclusive, right? So it had to be
Has to be
2019.
2009 or later.
So
yeah.
it has to have basically been 2009 through 2013.
ish. Yeah.
Yeah. So do we want to like eliminate more systems, or do we want to try to go for a genre next?
Good question. I mean, I feel like we're probably. It could be an exclusive, but is it worth burning questions to try to suss out if it's an exclusive? Because otherwise, it could be on everything. Because we asked exclusive to.
Well, we're like 10 minutes into the game, and you've asked 3 questions.
Yeah, you did this to us, man. I'm not even gonna hear it.
Okay, we'll quit. We'll get moving. Let's go genre. I think.
You want to go genre?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we figure out if it had a multiplayer component, like considering
good-
multiplayer
That's
as
a
a genre?
broad question. I like it. Like,
All
does
right.
it have a multiplayer?
And let's say online multiplayer. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Did it have online multiplayer at any point? The thing is,
I'm having to look this up, actually.
Yeah, you're good.
Wasn't a question I
Man,
was
he's giving us
I-
more.
I still-
that gives us more information.
yes, it did.
But not just a
Okay.
yes, a surprising
A
yes.
surprise
A
yes.
that he didn't know.
Okay, so I still do like the idea of trying to figure out more about the system, because if it's a Wii game, that like completely changes the way I'm thinking about this, because that's like a bunch of really obscure games.
But it can't just be a Wii game, because we asked if it was exclusive to Nintendo when it came out.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so we can just probably assume PS3 and
We could
360.
We could ask
No,
if
you're
it's
good,
an
you're good.
exclusive, because I don't think it is, and
Okay,
that would
yeah.
narrow us to non-exclusive, right?
Is it an exclusive either to console or to PC?
No.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Cross plat.
All right, so now maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like I'm driving a lot here, but
Okay, I can
What do you
drive for a
think?
sec. I want to ask, is it? I want to ask something. This is not my question yet. Something about like, is it like an RPG, a top down, or like a Final Fantasy style RPG? How do we? narrow that to one specific question? I guess.
I mean, you can ask if it's an RPG, and
RPG,
the answer is probably yes.
Probably yes,
because there's so many. But that's still helpful.
Still helpful.
It's good to know that it's not like a strategy game or a fighting game or something like
okay.
that, right?
Yeah, you want to go RPG? All right. Is it an RPG?
Yeah. I would say yeah.
Okay.
I would say yeah.
I would say
not
yeah.
not a resounding
Well,
yeah.
I've made the point before that is like trying to nail down, is that a band metal in music with genres?
No, it is a
right?
tough one for sure.
Okay.
Should we narrow RPG styles like ARPG versus JRPG versus A would be action, J Japanese. ARPG, I'm thinking Diablo style,
I can't think of Matt having picked that, but he did say he was a
I'm
scumbag.
actually going to completely fuck you guys up. So the AI overview on the internet tells me it is not an RPG.
It's
So
not an RPG.
Shows how much I know of that question.
You don't even
Which,
know
I
anything
mean-
about this game.
I guess.
Okay. That's cool. No, that's helpful, I think.
It's not
yeah.
an RPG, so it could be just like an action game. What else do you got? Action.
I don't know, like
like I
action,
said,
horror,
racing,
puzzle,
sports.
Now that I'm thinking about it. So.
Souls games kind of hit this balance of like
It's
for
got to
me
be
that
an
are,
RPG though. Souls games.
they feel not to me. They seem not that. I know they are RPGs, but like they're not really that RPG-ish to me.
I know
But,
what you
like,
mean. In a pure sense, you're absolutely right. But in that same sense, like Skyrim's not an RPG.
No, I disagree with this, but we got to move past.
Oh man! All right,
You see my
that's our
point
next
on the
special
RPG
segment.
thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna debate
Move
genre
past it, move
semantics.
past it.
Okay, what do you think then?
Oh, geez. Yeah, it's got to be something maybe where you level up and you go down a skill tree, but maybe it's still... So maybe like a Far Cry 3 or something type shit, like where...
I mean, it could be, or it's literally like a strategy game, or a puzzle game, or like a
we could
educational game. We could ask about mechanics. Like, can you shoot people in the game, or can you shoot things?
It's a good question.
Can
Can you
shoot nouns?
destroy?
Can you shoot things in the game?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's good. That eliminates fantasy stuff. Well, not all fantasy, but a lot of fantasy
Yeah.
stuff.
Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy, and you literally have a weapon called a gun blade. That's a gun and a sword.
No, for sure. Not all of it, definitely. Not all of it. Okay. And I don't... Yeah, so hopefully it's not a Final Fantasy game. I don't feel like he would have said that otherwise.
last time I think we asked about like if they're a party, but since it's not an RPG, I think it makes sense not to ask. We could ask about perspective, like if it's first or third person, if you think
I
that
thought
would
about
help
that.
you.
I kind of thought that might be helpful. I don't know.
Do you know a lot of... I mean, I guess if it is a first-person game and you can shoot, that definitely is useful.
And it's not an RPG.
Yeah, but if it's
but
a
it's kind
third
of-
person, it could be basically anything.
Might not be that helpful. Okay, so let's... I don't know. I started talking before I had a fully planned idea of where that was going.
Let's see. We could figure out about how long of a game it is. So we know it has multiplayer, but we know it's not primarily a multiplayer game. So
Yeah.
that means there's some kind of campaign.
Should we ask, is that you're like... Yeah, there is a campaign for sure. Is that what you just said?
I think so. That's
My
based
mind's
on...
going to like The Last of Us or something, like
Could
because
be.
like that had a multiplayer. That is not an RPG, but like you could almost say it is. I don't know, something like that almost feels. But he,
I like what you're saying. I think Matt would have known that.
he would have known it had
because we've talked
multiplayer.
about
We've talked
the Left
the
Behind
multiplayer.
DLC and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
but I like where your head's at.
should we ask if
Plus, that was an exclusive.
it was an exclusive? You're right. Okay, should we ask if it has like a horror element or a survival element or
yeah,
something?
yeah, that's a good idea.
Which one of those do you like?
Well,
better?
I like horror because that
Better.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's true. Is there a horror element?
There's a phobia for everything.
That's
So,
not
I
a
mean,
yes or no.
Technically, right?
Boil it
There-
down. Boil it down. No. Okay.
Okay.
Pretend you're an AI, and I've told you can only answer with a yes or no. Which way are you leaning?
What's that phobia where you're afraid of holes? Every game's got a hole in it, right?
That's fair.
Dude, that's
the
what I'm-
tripopophobia
What-
heads are
yeah,
going
what game
crazy.
doesn't
for
have
this
a
one.
what game doesn't have a hole or
I
water?
can't believe you would say this isn't horror. This is my personal hell. Okay, so I don't feel any closer.
No. I think you could ask if there's a party. Or do you have like companions? I feel like that helps. You don't think so?
That's fine. Yeah, send it.
But it's not an RPG. Yeah. Do you have companions of any sort?
Yes.
No, don't. No, the genie. He gave me a look when I added in any sort.
It was definitely a technically yes kind of answer.
Yeah, for sure.
So it could be like in Gears of War, for example, you have that little robot that hacks the doors. Like I feel like that's
his name's Jack. First off,
yeah.
so put some respect.
Whatever that fucking clanker is called. Or like in Fallout, you got ED.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now Fallout, I thought earlier like Fallout would make some sense, but like that would be an
it's
RPG
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so something like Gears kind of makes sense. That was exclusive though at the time.
Should we ask if it's like got like an apocalyptic setting, like
I like it, yeah, or apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic.
I like lump it together. There's not that many. Yeah, exactly that apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic setting.
No.
Okay,
that's
helpful.
Halfway there.
We're at 10. I feel good for 10. We have a time window where we're getting there on the genre. Multiplayer is crazy. I don't.
It's gonna be some game we're not even gonna know.
Should we narrow down a system? I feel like we could do like a. There's not that many systems in that window,
Yeah, I don't want to use 3 questions, but yeah.
No, there's nothing to nail down.
It's not exclusive, so it's most likely PS3 and 360, and maybe it was cross generational. It doesn't really matter.
What about? Is there what about asking like if they're? Nah, that's too specific. I'm thinking like Red Faction Guerrilla or something. Like
what is that?
It's like had the destructible environments, and it was like I don't know. It was just a single player shooting game that I think maybe had an online multiplayer that. I don't know. I'm looking for stuff that is like surprisingly online. No. I'm not trying to.
Well, if there's I'm not saying like don't ask if it's that game, but I'm saying like ask about a mechanic.
I was going to ask about like destructible environments or like that's when I was like that's too specific, I think.
I mean it's a fair point. Like we still don't even know like if there's a narrative or if it's like if it's just a pure gameplay kind of situation. Probably there is. How do you ask that in an objective manner, though?
I mean, I feel like you're saying narrative focused versus something that technically has a story, but it's not the focus. Like
I think so. Yeah, I think that's like a question I would like to know the answer to, but I don't think he can really fairly answer that.
I feel like in the age of I don't know. I feel like there's probably a way to be like, would the average person, who
all right, yeah, we're in a courtroom right now.
Yeah, like the average person when they think of this game, would they think more about the narrative or more about the game, or would they think more about the narrative over the gameplay?
I like it. That's exactly my question.
Over the gameplay, there's gameplay of
I'm talking like.
Are you saying over the narrative over the multiplayer?
No, the gameplay. I'm saying like, when I think of Elden Ring, I think like it's more, I would approach it more as being excited about the gameplay over the narrative.
Yeah, Last of Us,
whereas
most people would say it's narrative
Life
first.
is Strange would be a narrative first. The Witcher 3.
I think that's a subjective as fuck.
Now, I said
the average person.
From your perspective.
So, would they lean towards the
narrative?
No.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Maybe we can start trying to figure out IP. Like, I guess it's not a Final Fantasy game because there's not an RPG.
Oh yeah.
And it's not apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic. I don't know what all those games are.
I don't know much
I know
about
some
them.
of them are. But we could figure out is it Star Wars or is it Halo or is it
Should we
something?
ask? So what if we did like is it part of a series with more than 5 games in it or something?
I like
so
that.
That would give us like a FromSoft,
Let's
a Square
say, how about
Enix.
3? How about 3 or more?
Okay.
Is that too conservative?
I like that. What inclusive? Because then you get trilogies.
3 or more, yeah. Because I want to know if you think we want to filter out trilogies to have more information.
That's where my head is, but I don't know.
All right. Is it part of it? Oh, sorry.
No, I don't know. If you want trilogies, go for trilogies. I don't know.
We'll do it with 4. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 and
I
up
think so.
inclusive?
Yeah. Is it part of a series with 4 entries or more?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now we're talking.
Glad we asked. Glad we did 4, not 3.
Yeah, that gave us more info. You're right. Because, that filters out. Get these trilogies out of here. Okay, now what does that give us? I don't really know.
I mean,
is he going to hit us with a FromSoft?
Kind of feeling like Final Fantasy. Yeah, FromSoft would be crazy because it'd be like it's right under our noses. But that's RPG. It's definitely RPG.
I keep coming back. Yeah, you're right.
Like
is it
the
though?
common in the common tongue, it is an RPG. Like we're well past the age of we call CRPGs.
Man, I
what
want
you're
to say
thinking of
something
as an
so
RPG.
bad, but I'm not going to help at all about the conversation y'all are having.
Matt's frustrated at one of us, and that normally means it's me. I feel like
No, actually,
It could be an Armored
it's
Core
actually
game.
very much both of you.
Well, you did this to yourself. It could be an Armored Core game, man. Because
that would be interesting.
the last one I think
know
was like
there's at least like 7 of
2011,
them, right?
Before, yeah, 2011 I think was the
Fires
last
of Rubicon
release.
was like
No.
6 or 7.
That's the one that just had.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There's a lot of them. Yeah,
Because I remember them saying like they went like 15 years, so I feel like 2009 or maybe 2011. 2011 definitely wouldn't be 15 years, but I know there was like, pretty sure there was a PS3 Armored Core game.
I like where your head's at. What if we just asked if it's a FromSoft game? That would clear all allegations, because like that would at least get us. If it is, we're done. We can solve it.
Go for it.
Is it a From Software game?
No. Okay, and so this is what was frustrating me. You guys went From Software, but you asked if it had 4 or more games in the series.
Yeah.
They don't have anything that's a series that's got above 3.
Oh, that's true.
Armored Core.
No, but from my when
the
I
specific
keep
series,
coming
though,
back
right?
to Dark Souls and everything, and so that's what.
Yeah.
that's his
Until
point,
you
yeah.
said Armored Core just now, like y'all were focused on like
I kept
more of
bringing
the
up
Dark Souls. And
Gotcha.
like,
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, the RPG thing.
I guess in my mind, I
was.
was From Soft is all one big series, but it's not. Yeah, from a technical.
No,
if
there's-
I was you, I would have
I think
answered.
there's
it.
like a deep argument that Demon Souls is the prequel,
Dark Souls
is
game.
Dark Souls, but
No, that's
really.
fair. I
It's
wouldn't
a-
consider it part of the.
All right,
the-
I feel sated.
Okay.
I'm good.
I hope that was worth a question. No, I'm just kidding. Should we try to figure out like who owns the IP now, or somehow to like, zero in, I guess, on.
I like it. There's not that many series with 4 and up. I feel like in that
You think
time
you
period.
think maybe Final Fantasy?
I kind of like getting after a final. Like, yeah, should we just ask a Square? Like, who was the owner? Square Enix? Is that it? Or
Yeah, we could ask. I mean, Matt said something last time about how like technically one of the games is somehow not. I don't know if it's like
You're
there
right.
was some technicality which didn't matter last time, but it might matter this time. We could just ask if it's a Final Fantasy game.
Could we ask if the average person would think it was owned by Square Enix?
God damn, I hate you guys.
We could ask if it's a Final Fantasy game. I don't think
Is it a Final Fantasy game?
No,
How many questions do we have left? That's not a question.
you have 6 left. 6 and the guess.
6 and a guess.
This is not. It's not boding well for us.
It's really not. I thought we had it whenever we got him into the 4 or more games, but
I'm confident. I'm getting pretty confident that you guys aren't going to get it, but I
Okay.
am also excited for your reactions.
Well, how many shooters could we realistically think of? Right, shooters that had a multiplayer component that
forgot
nobody
we said
cared about.
Shooters, and I'm still talking about
Yeah,
Dark
I know.
Souls. It's
I
crazy.
forgot to, but
That's crazy.
it's a
They need
shooter.
to make a shooter.
It's not an RPG. Had a multiplayer, but nobody played it. It sounds like it wasn't exclusive.
What
All
about?
right, wait. Well, I will make one correction here, not necessarily changing anything. The multiplayer thing was just a surprise to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
That's fair. Thank you for your honesty for that. What about like a Tom Clancy's or like a Splinter Cell or like Ghost Recon or something like those? There's a lot of those games, and
yeah, that's true. And we also haven't even eliminated Call of Duty for that matter, right?
oh wow, it seems like an
We have not.
oversight. They're not RPG.
I'm trying to think.
They're not
They're not RPGs.
But why would he have even considered it an RPG? What about like a Metro 2033 or something?
Could be. I mean,
no, there's no multiplayer. No,
those don't have multiplayer. You're right.
Post-apocalyptic.
Matt would have known Call of Duty had multiplayer though, right? Like
immediately.
Yeah. So
True.
Yeah.
That's just on my brain because
Is there like
you guys talked about it.
No, I think you're right. I think that disqualifies COD because he would have been for sure on
So it's
that.
some probably obscure ass shooter game that's not a horror. It is first person. Wait, we don't know if it's first person. And we only know there is shooting. We don't know that it is a shooter.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, there could be one random gun in the game.
Yeah, I know.
It could be Sekiro.
There's no gun. There's no gun. I guess Ishin has a gun, but I said, can you shoot things
You said,
in the
can
game?
you shoot things? You're right.
The player.
Right. That is very generic. Okay, we got to do something.
Yeah, we got to do something, man.
Gotta make a move, guys.
We're going to be here all night.
Okay, so we could narrow the timeline. We could narrow developers. We could go for are there other genres of shooters? Are there subgenres like not really. I don't know. Like you wouldn't be there for the narrative. What?
Big shooter versus a little shooter.
Is it a little indie shooter?
I'm picturing like Bullet Hell versus like I don't know.
Fair.
Go ahead.
What about like a roguelite? There's not a lot of shooter roguelites.
There are more now.
But not
I don't
back
feel like then.
Right, yeah.
I feel like we should do some more general questions like related to publisher or genre or something because I don't feel like we're close.
Yeah. Okay.
So, how could we maybe figure out publisher or developer? It's not Final Fantasy. It's not Resident Evil.
It's not my strong suit. Like knowing publishers and developers. To be honest, I really don't like being able to categorize that way and lump them together. I think I would have to lean on you for disqualifying that way.
I mean, we do know it is a big series with at least 4 entries. There aren't that many of those.
Gears of War is out because it's like post-apocalyptic.
Yep.
So what else was out? There was Halo. Is Halo out?
Yeah, because it's not an exclusive.
Halo 3 was an exclusive. Halo's always an exclusive. But it wasn't PC. Halo...
wasn't it like Halo 1, just to chime in, I think Halo 1 came to PC or something like that, and then nothing else did or something?
Oh, okay.
I don't think, PC got the rest of the trilogy until MCC.
Gotcha. But when did MCC come out?
It would have been after 2014.
Okay.
PS4 would have existed.
Okay. What about like GTA?
GTA is a good guess. Yeah. It's definitely not an RPG. It has an online, like even the older ones, right?
Yeah.
Do they? Actually,
4 would have been kind of surprising for him to have a multiplayer because like it did. I played it. It was a sandbox style. It didn't have all the jobs and everything you could do with 5. It was just like an open sandbox where you could like hang out in. It was pretty light. I'm liking this.
I would say, do we want to ask if it's Rockstar? But we know there's 4 entries, so it has to be GTA.
There are drivable cars in the game.
Yeah, like drivable by the player character.
Yeah, right. And then that gives us a hint one way or the other.
All right.
And maybe more info. Are there drivable cars drivable by the player character?
No.
Dang it.
All right. It is not GTA.
I felt pretty good about that. Now, what about like a Sleeping Dogs or like a Just Cause?
This would be a deep cut. Yep.
Yeah, no. Whoa, what about...
You might be able to drive a car in Just Cause.
What about, what's the one with, it was Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon? Like those games? I don't know when it came out back then, but like there's a lot
I
of
do
those.
have a lot of entries.
And they're not really RPGs, I don't think, but you could construe them as that.
I don't know enough about the series, to be honest.
We haven't even gotten into my love for that series ever on this podcast.
Oh, yeah? You like those?
Oh, brother.
Nice. That's crazy.
Kazuma Kiryu. He's what every man should dream of.
Kiryu, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Should we ask if it's a Japanese developer?
Ooh, I like that. Do it.
All right.
Send it.
Is it a Japanese developer?
No. 4 questions remaining.
Oof.
Okay, so it's probably not Yakuza then. I'm pretty sure those are.
Yeah. No, that's terrible. We're 4 questions. We're
thwarted though, I believe.
We've been thwarted indeed. Looking around the room at posters.
You thumb through my guides over there too.
I don't know. Should we ask? Okay, here's something. Handhelds. We didn't think about those at all, but there was like the PSP. And there were shooters on those, and that was around that time, I feel like.
True.
PS Vita would have been out too.
PSP would have been out for sure.
So should we ask, was it only released on a non-handheld console or something? Like,
was it released on any handheld?
essentially, yeah. That's better than my double negative I proposed.
I'm fine with it. For me, it wouldn't
I
help
don't
much
think it
because
helps
I
that
just
much,
don't know
but-
what was even on PSP versus
What
I don't
about,
think that
like-
would help me. But
Okay, well, no.
but feel free.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm cool to sit on it for a second. I don't think it's a Nintendo game, PSP. But if it was on like PSP, it probably would have been an exclusive. He probably would have had to call it an exclusive because like
That's probably true.
unless
Some
it was,
games
like,
might have gotten
DS
ports.
and PSP. Like I don't. But we said originally when it released, so no ports. Well, at least not day one ports.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. This is crazy. Can we ask? Now this, I don't know if this is allowed, but would it be possible to ask him if the game has been said in our deliberations? That's a yes or no question.
I mean, it is.
I feel like
Let's list a bunch of games real quick.
Essentially, the podcast that I got this from,
wait, what?
they allowed that.
Okay.
In a way, you can't just like start listing all bunch of games that say that. But
Yeah, that's fair.
I just don't know that we've listed anything else, anything that
You're right.
is still feasible.
That's fair. Yeah.
And
Well, I'm thinking of all those weird ones I listed, like the Red Faction and like Tom Clancy and blah 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 blah.
True,
like
that
random
is true.
But I don't. I think you're right that it's not.
Oh,
a
yeah,
war.
it's fair. Should we figure out if it's a war game?
Sure. Yeah.
I guess like all war games have multiplayer. Confidently, yes, right? So that is
Most, at least in that era. I mean, there was before that. There was like Medal of Honor and Call of Duty 1 and stuff. I feel like
those had multiplayer.
Online.
I don't know.
We said online.
I don't know. Oh man, this is killing me. I
What
hate
about, like-
losing.
Yeah. Could we ask? I think narrowing on like modern day or like war or something, because like or like non-sci-fi, like because like you still
Yeah.
have like
That's true.
like would I don't know, is the plot of the game in our modern day?
There we go. Yeah, like let's get a time period.
Yeah, like Matt's chuckling, which doesn't bode well. But,
did this game take place in 1509? Like to 1512?
We could say something like, does it take place in a time period that is before 2000?
I like that.
But I still don't know how much it would help. But we gotta ask something.
Is there anything that like do we need to be considering like sci-fi stuff too? I'm thinking like Star Wars Battlefront or something like.
Yeah, because
is
Star
that-
Wars was a long time ago, actually.
Oh,
just happened to
so
be in a galaxy
so
that's far
legally
away.
he has to say yes
Yeah.
if it's Star Wars.
Yeah,
But
nobody
that
knows.
doesn't make
nobody
sense
knows
actually
the
because
timeline.
there's a reason. One of the questions disqualifies.
We
it,
could
I
just
think.
ask if it's sci-fi.
It's a good idea. But like, haven't we already disqualified sci-fi somehow?
Perhaps.
Definitely, if I'm bringing this game back, setting timers for how long you can go without asking a question.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's the best.
It's good content. No, they love to hear
I
us.
think-
That's hard deliberating, though.
I think
Like,
They
people
like to
like
hear us
very
us
well
deliberating.
deliberate.
Yeah.
no, it is.
Give the people what they want.
Give you a look into my mind palace.
It's dark in here.
Imagine these two trying to pick between two flavors of a soda.
Don't even get me started. All right, sci-fi. I don't know.
Is it a sci-fi game?
Oh shoot.
No. And just take the
It's a
no.
soft no.
Take the
It's a
no
soft
at face value.
value?
Yeah.
Okay, don't
For you two, yeah.
Okay.
It's not sci-fi. It's most likely not fantasy. So let's just assume modern
Okay.
day kind of.
Sure.
Just,
I like it.
might not be right, but we gotta assume something. We could ask about popularity, like, you know, I don't really have a good barometer for like how many copies a game needed to sell to be popular in that era.
Yeah, I don't either.
But it would be helpful to know if it's literally just like.
Could we ask, like, would it have topped the charts when it released? Like, was it like, would it have been number one game or something for like the week it released? Or I don't know if there's some way to quantify it like that.
Would the average person?
Now, I think the average person question's fair, but it is abusing the system, I think.
Would the average person say it is a popular game in your opinion?
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we got what, 2-3 questions?
2.
Oh, gee.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay.
That's good to know. It was a popular game. So, and you can shoot people. It's not our RPG. It got a bunch of entries.
Should we ask how long the campaign is?
And I would give a small hint of, I would say that they would have for sure say it's a popular franchise. I don't
Okay.
know if that's
I
helpful.
like that.
If I get the franchise, I'm going to call that a win. I don't care what your stupid rules are.
That's very, very
Let's
helpful.
see.
But
Popular franchise.
what about like Lost Planet or something? No,
I
that's
like
not-
Lost Planet, but did it get 4 games?
No, I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess it could have been the Rainbow Six games, like you said.
Tom Clancy. No, yeah, especially because if he picked like, you know, I don't remember the name of it, not Rainbow Six Siege, but like one of those older ones, they wouldn't have been as popular maybe. But now Rainbow Six Siege went through that whole phase where it was really popular.
Yeah.
So like, definitely the average person knows what that is, or the average person who plays games.
But like also Battlefield too.
Ooh.
Like as well, not Battlefield the second game,
But he
yeah.
wouldn't have been surprised about. Well, he may have been
The
surprised about
multiplayer?
an older Battlefield.
Like if it's Bad Company, like did he know offhand that it had multiplayer?
That like Bad Company 1.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure it did.
Sure. Oh, see, that's good because you don't even know. I don't even know. Bad Company 2 did, but I don't know. Should we ask if it's a Battlefield game?
I like it, or we could ask if it's a Battlefield or Rainbow Six game.
Yes.
That's the question.
No.
Dang it. But good. We excluded.
You guys are so. The last question. You guys are so far off that I'm really afraid that I fucked up something somewhere as well. So
Okay,
maybe some
We probably just need to just move on.
conversation.
let's just.
So we're so far off.
So one question and the guess.
We probably haven't said it then, right? Yeah, like if
Yeah,
we're so far off.
yeah, probably not.
Huh.
Okay, you could shoot people. It was popular. It got a bunch of entries.
I don't know. I'm so
First person versus third person.
sure.
Was it a first person game?
No.
Okay, so we'll assume third person. It could be top down or something crazy.
So all we
Still
have is
call
a
that
guess,
third.
and we're nowhere.
All we
near.
have is a guess.
Yeah, you got anything that you're feeling good about?
No, but we're gonna guess something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not just
no.
gonna. We're just gonna.
I'm not gonna lay down and die.
I'm gonna throw one out that fits the criteria, but I'm not that worried about it. I'm not.
You can both throw out a guess.
Oh, okay.
That's not how technically we would play it, but we'll do it.
Thanks for the pity.
Thank you for the pity.
I'm so convinced I fucked up right now.
I can't wait to go through these questions and see
One
make
by
sure
one,
you-
every question.
Yeah. I don't even have a guess. I don't even know. This is terrible. What about? No, I don't. It's not sci-fi, right? Did we ask that?
We did ask that. Yep. Thank you for reminding me. I was
Okay.
about to say Ratchet and Clank, but that's definitely sci-fi. What games can you shoot people in that got more than 4 entries and were popular and are not, COD,
I really
Battlefield,
and or third person
and or third person? Good point. Maybe the shooting part is.
What
just
about like whoa? What about Uncharted or something? Or like
Uncharted is a good guess. It is third person.
there's 4 of them.
If you get the franchise, you get the franchise. If you really
I'm
want,
saying,
if you want to
but
get
it fits the criteria, right?
there are four.
Like,
There are 4 Uncharted games,
and he'd be surprised about the multiplayer because those are single. Well, he said they wouldn't be there for the narrative though, but those are kind of gameplay-ish.
Oh, that could be your guess.
That's gonna be my guess. I think I'm gonna go with. Do I have to pick one? Ugh. In that time period, it would be Uncharted 2. No, that's PS2.
I'm just gonna stop you. No matter what you say.
I'm buying time. You don't want to hear me deliberate.
All right, I'm just gonna throw out.
Also, one of your questions was exclusives.
Is it exclusive?
Uncharted, so
I'm gonna throw out a
Oh.
wild ass guess and ask if it's Batman. I don't know which one.
No.
Okay.
That was hype at you. He thought you had him thinking.
Yeah, he was like,
I
well.
was trying to think of
like,
how
well.
that goes in it. It was Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, a OG release. It released
That's crazy.
in,
I feel stupid
October
pretty
29th of 2013.
Damn it.
And then the Xbox One and PlayStation released in November, and then its port got released in November.
We really got focused
and it also
on
came out on the Wii U.
We got really focused on the shooting here.
We should've
I
had-
know
we
when
should've
the
had
shooting
that.
question came out, I was like, I think this is going to be the through line question that's really going to mess them up.
We
And the
really-
sci-fi question kind of made me go, oh,
Yeah.
for me, because it's like that whole animus thing of like you're someone in today that's tapping
fair.
into ancestor technology. That's why I was like, take it at face value, take it as a no.
That makes
Take it as a
sense.
no.
Yeah.
Bro, I hope if you play this game again, I'm gonna have my questions so min-maxed. Like you're gonna wish you never. I'm gonna write some simulations to figure out the optimal 20 questions.
What I had hoped you would ask, the question that I've heard asked before is, have we mentioned this game in the episode?
I thought about
we
it.
We didn't mention specifically that version, but I would have still said yes.
You would have given it to us,
Because I actually was
Honestly,
kind of torn on going with
the gun question messed us up so bad that I think that we still wouldn't have got it. We were like really focused on shooters, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, we would have started enumerating everything we talked about. So there's a chance.
That's what the people want is enumeration.
Well,
and then same thing with like that one in particular. I don't know, like sales figures for Black Flag. I know it's like highly considered one of the best.
Yeah, I think
but
that
the
was
franchise in and of itself, right? Is like
for sure.
Well, write in and tell us if we're big idiots. Was it right there the whole time? Were you screaming at us? It's Black Flag.
It's Black Flag. Now I do feel dumb for sure.
well, hey, it's an even playing field. Y'all won one. I got away.
That's true.
With a win. So
Yeah. Well.
All right.
Moving on to backlog game of the week, then, right? Ryan, you said it was a game time decision. What's it going to be?
I do have it decided. So I've been simmering on this one. It's kind of a weird one for me. It's not really my style game, but I've been waiting a long time to play it. It's a classic. I really want to circle back and play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And, I don't play a lot of retro games or go back to my old school backlog, but I've played so many Zeldas. I mean, I played all the GBA ones and all the Game Boy Color ones and the Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. I'm like a big Zelda fan, and Majora's Mask is like the trippiest and weirdest one with like the elements of time and the like facing like death almost and like being okay with your mortality and like I've played probably 5 or 10 hours of it, but it was when I was a kid and I don't really remember. Like I beat the first dungeon. So what's kind of spawned this is like a podcaster and streamer I like is doing a randomized, or he just finished a randomized one-hit kill run of it where like you have to go all over the map and do it all out of order and everything. And then I was like, man, this looks so fun. Like a lot of this stuff is totally new to me and I've always wanted to go back. They have like a PC decompilation of the source code called Ship of Harkinian, or Ship to Harkinian, because the first one was Ocarina of Time. But it's got like a high FPS patch and like bug fixes and all this stuff. And so I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to sit down with a big glass of chocolate milk on a Saturday and play an N64 game for like 12 hours. And that sounds like crazy vibes is what I'm shooting for here.
But emulated and modded to hell.
Maybe, I don't know. You probably got it.
Disgusting.
You've probably got it on N64, right?
Yeah.
I almost...
It ranks in like my top Zelda games. I don't know. I really, really like Wind Waker and I really like Twilight Princess, but
yeah.
Majora's Mask would probably be my second because I like Wind Waker
Okay,
ton, I
you think Wind
so.
Waker's the number one?
I think so. At the same time, I have to put a lot of time.
I haven't sat down and ranked them, but if it's not my number one, it'd be up there, and I get why you'd say that. The aesthetics and the world design is crazy in it.
But I mean, it's already easy for me to just say, yeah, you should play this because you've played almost every other Zelda game. So that's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I don't know if you've played Skyward Sword.
That's the only other one I haven't played, but I don't really intend to circle back to it unless it's really good. I could be swayed.
It's worth playing, and the Switch port's the way better way to play it. But
really, okay.
Yeah, I mean, literally everything you said about it is why I like it, because it's just so much darker for like a Nintendo game in like its thematic, tones and everything. I know some people get bogged down because it's like, like time, kind of like you play through the game and then you like rewind time and keep kind of going through a loop,
right?
In a sense. So there's that, but there's just so many creepy elements, and it's just so unique and out there. I get why Ocarina of Time's held in such high regard, but as far as like completely unique, kind of more left field, 100%. Like, even compared to like all the way up until they did kind of the big change with a lot of the open world stuff with Breath of the Wild. In my opinion, it's like the most unique I feel like Zelda has ever been, and probably still is overall.
You think it beats out even like with all the contraptions of Tears of the Kingdom and everything? Like,
I mean, like all of that. Yeah, because like
at least
that still has a lot of like overall whimsy. I mean, the gloom hands are horrifying, but and stuff like that. But just there's always a pressure of the impending doom and death. Because, I mean, the moon's slowly moving in and has that ominous face staring down at you and everything.
Yeah, it's, I mean, I remember, like, talking to other kids about it when I was in, like, middle school or whenever, and they were telling me about how the moon can, like, fully crash down, and all the kids and the little kid gang are, like, crying, and they're, like, hiding under the rock, and I'm like, this sounds like a creepypasta or something, like some fake thing, but I think it is all legit in the game. It's, like, crazy how dark it gets.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this game, Gavin? You're not a Zelda. You've never played a Zelda.
I'm a Zelda
game,
head,
right?
but I'm surprised that you, with your affection for the series, that you haven't played it. Because I know I've had friends tell me it's not just their favorite Zelda game; it's like their favorite game ever.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised you haven't played it yet.
You not playing it's very much like I almost feel like it would be the same as me saying there's a Resident Evil game I haven't played.
Yeah, no, it's always been a huge weird hole in my backlog. I don't really know what happened, or like if my N64 broke, or like my copy of it broke. I don't know. Like I played it at my dad's, like not at my mom's house. Maybe was the deal. Was like in my head I'm remembering that, or like it wasn't at my normal gaming, like my normal setup. So I think I played it some, and then I had to kind of drop it. Mm-hmm. And then I always meant to play it like when they did the 3DS version. Mm-hmm. I think I bought it, but then I was like in college at the time and like didn't play a lot of games in that time period. So it's just weird, been like this like come and go, where like I've encountered it but haven't fully sat down and played it. But
I feel like you got to play it just to like fill that void in your childhood right there. It might heal something in you. Who knows?
Is that what's wrong with me? That'd be nice. Yeah, no, if we've got it pinpointed here, that would be pretty cool.
Something out.
But yeah, so I mean, it sounds like it's pretty easy. Yes, then if you haven't played it, Gavin, and it's one of your favorite games, right, Matt? So,
So did the fact that we are now trying to hold ourselves a little more accountable for our backlog, did that influence your pick?
It did influence it, because we were talking about trying to get back and actually play some of our games that we're mentioning on the podcast, and this has been close to being played. So, like, I actually played this on a plane. On my little Retroid Flip 2, I had that port. I played it for maybe 2 hours on one of my work trips, but I just never, I didn't pick it back up after the work trip. But I really enjoyed playing it. I was kind of thinking like if we're gonna start doing Twitch streams and stuff, that would be like a good something that's kind of interesting and different, and something I would feel like I don't want to play something that's like super story heavy because it's hard for me to get into them anyways. So it just seemed like a good balance between like, gameplay and nostalgia, something I'd be able to like pay attention to while talking to, friends in the chat or anything,
Yeah.
But
no, that makes sense.
But yeah, for sure. Because my other backlog games are like, I mean, I guess I'll get into them later. I don't want to throw them out, but like just long experiences that I'm not going to sit down with right now.
This will go down a little quicker than Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Cyberpunk, honestly, compared to some of them, is pretty chill. But like, it's like, I just have a big backlog of long games, and I'm not going to sit down at this moment right now and play any of them. Probably need to debate if they should be on the backlog at that point, But I feel like it'll come full circle eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I think it falls well within like your length that you kind of prefer for your single player games, especially with it being an older game, right?
Right.
I mean, if you've got to mod it to get some more current day controls, just because of arbitrary stuff that is hard to get over.
Honestly, I don't really feel like I have a problem with the old school controls. I didn't even notice that the Ship of Harkinian, I think, gives it a third person perspective camera where you can actually look around instead of the traditional Zelda or that era of Zelda where it was more of a top-down, follow you as you went.
Behind you, but kind of high up.
And it kind of tracked you instead of... You had to use the little C-pad to full turn it if you had to look at something. But, I'm not really against it. It just feels silly to not play it if there's a port that people have worked on and made it really nice and fixed bugs and stuff. But,
right.
I know we differ in that regard.
I mean, no. I mean, I literally talked earlier. I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid
That's true.
on that one. I own it right there on a PS1. So,
but yeah,
but you'll make sure to find your original N64 cartridge and dump your ROM
I already did.
files to
I would
your
never
emulator. And, just clarify. Yeah,
I would never source ROMs from anywhere besides original hardware.
Got it.
Honestly, that would be cool to have a ripper for the N64 or something.
I've looked at them. They have them for all of them that you can just buy for like $40 a pop, and they're so tempting to buy them.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I'm doing all of it legal, baby.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I did too.
Buy the books over here. This guy.
That would be cool though, honestly. And I do think there is something to be said, as Matt would attest to. Like playing on original hardware and on an original controller and on an old school TV.
Let me know. We'll go out of town for the weekend, and I'll just give you the keys to the house. You can put some chocolate milk in the fridge for you. Have it cool down, and you can just sit
a couple
down
gallons. I'll go crazy.
I'll lay out a little cute your size outfit, but more in tone with what you would have worn when you were a kid. One of those little hats with the propeller on it, and you can just say,
"Let's go, dude! This is top of the backlog now." But yeah, so I definitely think I'm going to get to it. I'm going to try to play some, hopefully, the next couple weeks. So we'll see.
Well, be sure to write in and let us know if you want to watch Ryan play Majora's Mask while drinking chocolate milk.
There we go.
Please. Don't get yourself in too much of a smattering, though, where you're trying to get through Cyberpunk, trying to get through Majora's Mask, trying to play some co-op.
Yeah. Next few weeks may have been a little optimistic.
Maybe have your big backlog story game and your co-op games medley. I don't know. I'm just trying to prevent you from letting it fall right back out of the...
It's falling right... It's on definitely...
It deserves better than what you've given it.
Oh.
And,
I feel like I'm being lectured.
It needs to be better this time around.
Do better. Don't
be sorry.
Be better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will give Majora's Mask its flowers and its due treatment. I'll figure out what that looks like in my life, but I'll make sure.
If you don't like it, don't tell us.
Don't bring it up. Just drop it.
Talk about it. Awesome.
Well, we'll be back to grill you on it next week. So I guess that's all for our show today. Thank you guys very much for listening, and be sure to check us out on all our socials, linked in the episode description. Write in. We love listener mail. We love hearing from you guys. Questions for the pod, suggestions on segments, hot takes, whatever it is.
And it might be sloppy, but tune in this Saturday as the boys try to do their first group stream on Twitch. So it's My Buddy's Backlog on Twitch as well, and we're going to see what happens.
Oh, there is no try. We're going to be there Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Probably streaming some retro games on Matt's CRT TV. So, not sure yet. Exact menu is to be decided, but you could write in and perhaps influence that decision. We'll see you then and next week. That's all for us. Later, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.